everybody, and welcome back to 20-sided dice fights. Where we last left our party, they were in a bit of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
A bunch of skeletal riders emerged for the mist hailing them, as well as an encounter with a daring, mind-altering. Last we saw, mounted up and ridden into the thick of it, taking 4 of these skeletal riders with him. That being said, things are getting heated, and it is time for the riders. I still have everybody's initiative orders, and we will be ready to rock. Is everybody ready to engage in some work?
Let's do it!
Oh. So, as you ride into the thick of things, you lay waste with a blast from your hand, or then just turn to dust. They begin riding and circling you. All have different firearms. One of them unleashes a shotgun blast.
This one, sorry, I'm going to stealth. Ooh, natural one.
Alright.
Well, that's not off to a good start.
That's okay. It's a saving throw.
So you take 13 bludgeoning, and I need you to make another strength save to stay out.
Bludgeoning damage. Such a thing.
As, shockingly enough, you feel like a bit of chain wraps around you. Rip you from your horse.
13.
Okay, you manage to hang on, just barely. As you feel the reins jerk tight in your hand, and you're barely able to just grip it tightly. As the chain falls away from you, you have a big, long welt, almost a gash across you, where the chain hit. Another one levels a firearm at you, a revolver specifically, and lets loose. He misses. Another one. Fires. Misses. Another one. Fires. Does 23 hit?
It does not because I cast shield.
Excellent. Then another one.
That's the stats?
Fires.
Do stats for the warhorse, right?
And misses.
You maybe.
Another one. Fires. And misses. And the last one rides towards you and attempts to force you off your mount with his skeletal steed. I need you to roll an animal handling check.
Animal
13 again.
Okay, you manage to veer just ever so slightly, and he misses, but you do get an opportunity attack if you so choose to take it.
I already used my reaction.
Fair enough. As we last left you were grappled by a creature known only as the Kid. You were face to face, his arms wrapped around you.
I'm going to try to... So he's got me, like, right here. I'm going to try to make my own grapple on him.
Okay, so let's roll a strength check. Are you going to try and, like, suplex? What are we doing?
I'm going to try to suplex the fuck out of him.
Okay, you're already intertwined, so I'll let you roll an opposing strength to see if you do.
Well, is it athletics or strength?
I'll let you use either.
Alright, well, that's an 11.
Okay, surprisingly, you beat him.
Oh, shit.
And he goes over the top of you, and he slams into the ground. Roll 2d4.
Here's one. That is 6 damage.
He gets slammed. Now, you are on top of him. He still has his arms wrapped around you. Like, basically, you're rolling around in the dirt, and you've got him, in your mind, pinned. He's got you like this.
Well, I do have the extra attack action. So I would like to...
That was not an attack. Just, he doesn't have to take the first attack to take the extra attack. See?
Yes.
Yeah, that's technically not an attack.
definitely dealt damage, but alright.
You can deal damage without it.
Yeah,
Okay.
grapple checks.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, then I got nothing to do.
Alrighty. It is your turn, our resident.
Yeah, help my ass
All
out
right.
here.
I'm gonna try to escape my stun. Or is that still in effect?
I will let you roll for it, yes.
What am I rolling?
You have to roll a...
Stun more than likely wisdom.
Yep, 100% right. Wisdom check.
All right, that's a 17.
Okay, 17, you are still stuck.
Fuck you.
But, do you have anything you would like to do? Thinking, what are you feeling, any of it? Like, you may not be able to take an action, but what's going through your character's head?
At this point, it's mostly frustration, anger, and I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch when I get a chance.
I'ma kill that some bitch.
And from a distance, atop of the, like, I don't want to call it shack, but it's not much of a home that this guy lives in, you know? It's kind of hastily put together out of kind of random boards and stuff like we discussed before. You see the silhouette of a lizard folk loosing an arrow. Corner. God damn it. We'll grab that in a minute. And that is a miss as the arrow flies wide.
All that and he misses.
Now, it's at this moment the porta potty door bursts open, and out you see Sean shuffling with his pants around his ankles as he pulls them up quickly and buckles his belt, firearm at the ready. What do you do as you see this transpiring around you, rather?
Damn it, Tirith.
First, I think maybe I should just stay in the bathroom. Second, okay.
Occupado!
How far away am I from Red? He's like riding a horse, though?
Yes. Now, you did hear the stable master shout to everybody, get to the horses! Or rather, get to the horses! Sorry.
Get to the horses. Okay.
To the chopper.
How far away are the horses?
Well, you see the stable to your left, and it's
Okay.
all of 15 feet from you. I will allow you to, if you would like to, mount a horse and ride over.
Oh, the horse. Speed. Mount the horse.
I mean, if that's what you would like to do. You don't have to.
Okay.
No, but I'd appreciate some help from somebody.
Yeah, he's all alone.
Anybody?
Okay, I got a plan. May not like it.
I'm suplexing robots over here.
Can I hit? How many guys can I hit in a 20-foot cube of the riders?
They're in a pretty
Within-
tight formation, so we'll say 4.
Okay, I
Like,
got
now
a
that they're in
I was gonna say,
circle.
that's not very. You're like, there's
Like, they're on horseback.
eight.
Riding at speed, that's pretty close.
Okay,
Right.
I
in
am
actuality.
casting fairy fire on them.
Okay, roll a D100 for me.
I don't need help hitting them. I need help killing them.
He is helping you kill. He's helping you kill him by making him easier to hit.
Exactly.
Identification.
They have a lot of fucking help.
14.
Okay, as you feel the surge of magic leave your body, it fizzles. And you hear a small voice in the back of your head that says, not one of your better performances. Maybe you should try your luck in it.
Okay, I guess I'll run.
Getting Jafar
to-
vibes.
And I say, yeah, you!
That's all dramatic. You maniacs!
I run, I guess, to a horse and mount it if I'm able.
Okay, I need you to roll an animal handling check for me.
Can I give myself inspiration?
If you're a
Oh wait,
lore
that
bard,
reminds me. I give before I run off. I give Steel bardic inspiration. D8. Okay. Animal handling.
she stabbed me.
I'm trying to do like some sparkly
Got a
effects.
19.
Okay, you easily swing your leg over the horse, and you don't even open the door to the barn. You jump that little half door in front of the stable, and you ride out at full tilt. You are now only
Get
15
a little
feet.
flap on the butt.
You're now only 15 feet from Revenant Red and the riders. And the best thing is you're riding bareback. You didn't have time for a saddle. You just went on pure instinct.
That's the best part.
Copy.
God, please help.
I'm within range of you. No, you rode off away from me.
Yes, you were about 50 feet.
Oh wait, the guys didn't make their saves for the fairy fire. Oh no, it got. Never mind.
It fizzled.
It fizzled. That's why I forgot.
I am going to. I feel it's a little demeaning, maybe kind of rude to mount a horse being as big as I am. So,
They do have donkeys too,
That's smaller.
but they're pack animals.
I know, but that's not as fast either.
I feel like my feet would be dragging on the ground if I got on a donkey.
You're gonna have to get Poppy a war donkey.
A war donkey? More like a ancient mechanized.
Somebody bred one with
Yeah.
a freaking Clydesdale.
Life
Yeah, with
is
a
working
Clydesdale
on a
just for her.
mechanical horse. That would have been cool. I'm
You know,
just
That
gonna
was definitely
since I have that
You don't
increased
always
speed.
get what you want. At
My
least not
speed
really.
is 45 now, right?
I can't give you that yet.
So you said I'm 50 feet away from him?
You are.
I'm gonna like dash all the way over there.
dash.
I'm not dash. What I
Okay, to
move
get
my
right
full
to
speed.
him, you would have to
Or full
interpose where the riders are circling.
Oh, can she just get up to one of the riders?
100%.
Oh, dude,
but
just-
she's using her dash to do so.
No.
no,
She
she
meant
has 45.
just
I have
using her-
45 speed.
Yes, so you would technically, yes, be within 5 feet of.
Please
All I need to
fuck
do
up.
is be within 10 feet. Technically, with a great sword.
Does it? No, it doesn't have reach.
Oh no.
No, only if it has reach. If you want to do that, we can build you a pole armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stupid
That's right.
good.
Okay, it's fine. I'll get in range.
Okay.
So I'm
Do
gonna.
it.
I look and I see, and I'm like, "You're mine!" I'm gonna run over there. Like I'm still trying to like.
Just
When you see me in the distance, it's like,
thudding away in the dirt of that night.
The
just-
least quietest cat known to
Yeah.
Yeah. The brutish cat.
and I'm gonna go and as this skeletal rider is coming up, just try to come down on him.
Him and the horse. I don't care.
And the horse,
The horse is probably dead
Just-
too. So
Yeah, the horse is
Slice
zombified and it
into
seems
way.
to be like breathing smoke out of its nostrils.
kill him both.
Okay, which
You do have to pick which to target.
the rider.
Are you? Wait. Are you?
I get
Are
an
you gonna?
extra
Are you
attack.
raging or are you gonna rage?
I thought I was in rage already.
She is.
I thought you were too. Okay.
This one,
Yeah, you get 2
Alright,
attacks.
who are
So you have
who
to
are you
decide.
attacking first?
the rider.
Are you gonna
Going
attack recklessly?
Yes.
You should.
Oh.
Then you get advantage. That's just pure damage.
So,
But then they get to attack her with advantage.
Yeah, but if they're all dead, it doesn't matter. That's what happened in the Velociraptor fight. She killed them all.
Instantly.
All right then. Can't argue with that.
Wow. Okay.
there is what,
16.
20,
Plus.
24. This is plus 8, right?
No, yeah, you.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
because it's plus 8. I
bring
remember
my
it.
sword down and I just
And
I'm all like-
roll for damage.
bulging my muscles out.
She's like flexing, just. What's up?
What kind of damage is that, by the way?
Oh, you also have great weapon master.
What is
Yeah.
it? Oh, yeah.
That's if I crit hit.
Is this piercing or slashing damage?
This is
technically?
slashing.
Okay, excellent.
6
6.
plus
11 total.
yes,
And 2.
11.
2 from rage.
Oh, yeah.
12, 13.
Since you are such a battle-minded person, I need you to roll an insight check for me.
Insight. Alright.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, you can also once per
Look with that.
16.
once per turn.
Okay, so
You can add extra
tell
damage equal to your proficiency modifier.
that basically their bodies are rather hard, and there's not really much for a slashing type weapon to fight. It did inflict damage where the strike occurred, But you do notice, like, when you hit him, you feel the vibration in your hands. It's like almost like hitting something very, very solid. So it did damage, but not as much as you thought it did.
Okay.
Do you have an extra?
For my extra attack,
Steal
because
against
I
bow, and I'll
have
take
my level for extra attack, I'm gonna bring it down
I went with OG skeleton.
onto his horse.
You still have advantage. Both attacks.
Yeah.
Are you doing the great weapon mastery thing?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. On crit, that's the bonus action. When you hit as part of the attack action on your turn, you can cause the weapon to deal extra damage to the target. The extra damage equals your proficiency, and you can deal it once per turn. Oh,
So that's a 25.
The hit?
All right.
On the horse.
now you can add the extra damage because you didn't do it before. So you technically, whatever you roll, plus 5.
Plus 5. 7. And then
12,
12,
13, 14,
So you,
19.
15, 16, 17.
so you take the legs out from under this horse. They literally separate from the body. You would expect blood to be sprayed everywhere, but instead you just see this blackish goo, like gelatinous almost, start dripping out. And you hear a strange sizzling sound on the tip of your blade. You can tell it's not causing damage, but it may not feel very good to get this stuff on. As the horse falls, like literally tumbles the rider over dead. And we'll let you roll the bludgeoning damage. Roll a d12 for me.
D12.
As he was thrown
Is my
from
sword
the horse.
coated in this? Because I don't want to take it off if it is.
It is, but it's probably not a good idea to leave it on the sword.
5.
So it takes bludgeoning damage. And is still alive. But he looks a little fucked up.
And then I go, I heard you needed help. Where's your robot friend? Since you like your robot friend so much.
I just look around like, yeah, where the fuck is this guy? Lazy damn robot.
Do you have anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I think that is it for me. I think the wild was only once, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one I had.
I don't. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Wasn't it? I thought it was a teleporting.
No, this one is. Oh, it was the flowers and vines, was it not?
Oh, yeah, around
So,
your
but
original location.
That follows me.
Oh, it follows you.
Until the rage ends, the ground around you is difficult terrain
So
for enemies.
it is difficult terrain for enemies right now.
How many enemies?
Within
Which is
15
actually
feet of me.
pretty good.
That could be good. It slows down horses.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Okay, so
So you
it is
like
now
look
the
at
kid's.
flowers at my feet.
It is at this moment you see the front panel on the kid as you're literally chest to chest slides open, and you see what appears to be a rather large cylinder.
Oh my god.
It's a bright flash of white that if you were human,
Motherfuck this.
would absolutely blind you.
Oh yeah, I was just.
Let's
Well,
move.
yeah, you're a robot. You don't even have.
Natural.
Oh, is this an attack?
Oh,
Oh,
uncanny dodge.
I am light.
Shit.
Yeah.
You haven't even transformed.
Yeah.
Have you taken any damage?
Hold on.
No.
No.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. That's
Hold
why.
on. I gotta look at my shit. I'm not used to being in combat with life.
Well, I mean, you haven't taken any damage to be fair, so I
Yeah.
mean, is it really combat for life? I don't know. Until he gets hit with something, I guess he's kind of okay.
Yeah, I guess there's not much I can do.
Right?
So you take 32 force damage
What the fuck?
and are
Excuse my
thrown
language.
back 50 feet through the building. Everything begins to go black and smooth. As you stand, there is no light, just dying.
Oh, thank God.
As he sits up,
I just point. There's my guy.
kind of gather your surroundings,
Right there.
you look and you see there's a huge scorch mark on your chest.
I'm
And it
here.
can only be described as a crack
Mm-hmm.
as the kid stands.
He has 2 actions.
Standing
Well,
takes after your move.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't it used to take an action?
In like, probably in like
Okay.
3.5.
3 or 3.5.
And he tips his hat to you. He's got a little hat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna obliterate this fucker.
If we can.
As he tips his hat, you see a black mist begin to envelop.
Telling you something.
What a bitch.
As he
Mind
seems
flare.
to nearly dematerialize. However, in his stead, it almost seems like this like the 5-foot circle around him seems to be like burnt away. Like his chassis was so hot. But there's what appears to be
Yeah. I'm going to grab the letter. I'm not even gonna open it right now.
Ain't nobody got time for
I
that.
like to think
We're gonna fuck this shit up here.
I'm just stowing that bitch away. I'm going to go use my bonus action to dash towards where I hear a bunch of the noise, fucking shooting.
My sword.
I assume I can't really hear the sword, but I heard the loud
Oh,
fucking.
you heard the sword smack against the bone. It's loud as hell.
Well, I'm going to use my bonus action dash to go over there.
Okay, excellent. As you begin to legitimately terminate a run.
Yes. Oh no, I'm heated after that. I'm like, what the?
They don't move
We
their
are
necks.
back
Yeah.
to the top of the order.
I still have an action.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
No, this is the kid's turn, not yours.
I was just saying, shh, don't say anything. He gave
What?
you a free dash.
Yeah, no, this is the kid's
Wasn't
turn.
even-
not
Oh,
yours.
okay. I thought it was
He gave you a
kid and
free
then me.
dash.
No, you go much higher.
Oh,
Much higher.
all right.
All right. So, top of the order,
Okay.
your go.
How many people could I hit in a 30-foot cone?
In a 30-foot cone,
Does that include me?
Without
3,
Including her.
because they're like in an encircling thing around.
Okay. I will.
I didn't disrupt the circle.
You killed one of them.
I will.
Well, didn't kill him, you dismounted.
I will quicken
They're not just
cast.
gonna be like, well, the circle's fucked, guys.
Guys!
I will quicken cast
We
protected
have a
for
thing
evil and
here.
good, and then I will shoot my Eldritch Blast. I had 2 beams. Now, how did you want me to do those again? At the same
Hold them
time?
separate.
Separately.
Separate.
Because you're technically allowed to choose separate targets. And if you choose to roll them all at once, then you can't retarget.
Got it. 15.
Okay, that is a hit.
13 force damage.
Okay, to the one that she struck off his horse?
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. The one
Yeah.
that's on the ground.
He explodes.
14
Bone
for my second one. Sorry.
Yep, Deity,
14?
roll a perception check for me while this is happening. How much?
14.
That is
Hey, wait, Steel, you got a bark die. You can add it to
I
it.
do. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Let's do it.
I got a 22 for perception.
Now, is he allowed to do that typically? Just
Oh,
moving
no,
forward
technically
if
no.
I tell you that
Technically
Yeah, no. It says in the rules
Oh.
you can know you failed.
Oh,
It says
Oh.
it used to
failed
not be that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So one D&D is
It used to
changing
not
that.
be that.
Now, I
Yeah.
think I can tell you you failed, but if he knows the exact number, that's
He
what
didn't know.
Well,
that.
I obviously.
Well, that's true. I didn't actually know the number. You just said I missed,
Oh.
which is a fail.
Fair enough.
19.
Okay, that is a hit.
10 force damage.
Strike the rider, but he keeps on riding.
Darn, I
And
was
they
gonna
all-
say that was
I look at you and I'm like, got bone dash in my mouth.
No, see, that's the strange thing. What did you get for your perception?
22.
Okay, so you notice that as these foes are getting stricken down, like any sign of their existence, it's gone. It's like they've gone somewhere else. You see the mists come and essentially swallow.
Similar to what happened with the kid? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, that's all I can do. Protection premium good and
Excellent. Excellent. So, the rider, closest to the one you've mowed down, levels his shotgun at you. Fires. I need you to make a strength save.
That's the wrong save.
darn. Oh shucks.
Do
They
it.
don't know.
No, they don't. And just so you know, they all have disadvantage.
yeah,
to
this
attack.
one. No, this one.
That
But you know
just
that
changes
Okay.
what. When you are. I think that's level 7?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So you don't
Right.
have
The range?
advantage. No.
I don't
Nope,
have
on this
something
one
in
they don't
range?
have advantage to hit you, and you don't have disadvantage, even though you are attacking. Yep. Oh wow.
That's is that
12?
a 17 or 12?
No, that's
12.
12 plus.
Plus
Five.
8. No,
Yeah,
plus
but I would
20?
get 8 plus 8.
Yeah, okay, so nothing
20.
happened.
She's just like this. Boom.
Essentially.
Her pecs eat the freaking shotgun shell.
She's like,
Okay, and the next one is going to shoot at you, Nikki.
I'm gonna do one of those like matrix things first.
23.
Yeah.
Just remember your
You
range.
take 5.
What kind of piercing?
Take
Okay.
half of that, or did you have it already?
No, that was it total. These guys aren't like terribly powerful.
You wanna use the other half of the sword?
Oh,
Another
it's
one
fine, I got it here.
fires at you. And that's a miss. Another one fires at you still.
Revenant.
Revenant. And that is a miss. Another one fires at you again, Revenant.
Just remember they have disadvantage.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
I
miss.
want to make sure I don't want to burn my spell slot on it.
The next one sees you, Deity, in the distance. It looks down.
I'm the one riding the horse, but
I catch it.
I was gonna say nobody cares about the bard.
16.
That is a miss.
They just know that the bard is.
And
like,
the next one sees you, all squishy. And actually, both of them are going to break off. The last two of the attacking order, who are actually going to be attacking, because the actual last one's going to do something else. You'll find out.
Oh, okay. Does any of them near us? Can we make an attack of opportunity?
This one's like on the outside. Damn, the circle. And these two begin riding you down. Basically, they're attempting to run you over. So I need you to make 2 dexterity saves.
Wait, he's on a horse.
Oh, that's right.
He's on a horse.
So roll animal handling twice to stay on.
Oh,
Yeah,
gross.
I would have like dragged the line out and be like, let's find this guy.
well, I got a 9 my first one.
Okay, so the first one knocks you off, and the other one runs by. But if you have a weapon attack to make as you're falling, technically they're leaving your square, and you were able to take an attack as well.
Or you can save your reaction.
What? I know my turn's coming up though soon.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and swing my dagger as I'm flying from my horse right now?
Yeah, but it's just an attack of opportunity. I'm not imposing any disadvantages. You've been in a few fights.
Yeah. Look at my dagger. I got a 12. I got a 12.
Yeah, well, that is a miss.
Yeah.
So I think like it slips out of your hand and just kind of like kink, and he just kind of like turns around and just looks down at you, and looks down at the dagger, and then looks back over at you before continuing riding. And now the last one, the one who's like furthest in back of everybody, reaches down into a saddlebag, pulls out a stick of dynamite, puts it in his mouth, strikes. Begins
Oh my
making
God.
his beeline towards the center. You can actually see this happening. I need you to roll a insight check.
Says the paralyzed guy.
He's not.
No, I just want him to.
That's 24.
Okay, so you know that you have about 18 seconds before that fuse.
18 seconds.
Not counting these.
Hey guys, I'm gonna say something while I'm stunned.
That's the thing, is you've gathered a little bit of information here. Hopefully we could do something.
Rounds? Is that?
I don't know, something like that. I mean,
Round
it would have
is-
probably been easier to make it, 15
How far away
seconds,
is
but
he?
it wouldn't have added up. He's about 30 feet from you in the back. But now he's like making a beeline towards the center of this circle. Like you can
And
tell
he's
he's
still-
trying to get as centrally located to all of you.
They're in difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they? Wait, but
Like,
he's still
horses
30 feet
have,
away.
like, 80 feet of movement.
That's why he's where he's at,
Yeah.
as opposed to
So
being
now he's in the center.
He's working his way, not quite.
Oh, so he is still 30 feet away.
Yeah, you've got some time to deal with. Not that you all know. So now
Question for the DM: if I dealt fire damage to him,
Yeah.
could he blow up before he got to us?
I mean, who knows?
Better you go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
Describe it in detail.
I'm gonna go for it.
Well, there's only one way to find out, I suppose. Die.
Ooh. Do I see this this man with this dynamite in
You
here?
do.
All right. I'd like to do a thing.
Okay.
How far away am I from this guy? I've like.
Currently, you're back to the front, so you're only about 40.
Okay, cool.
Well, actually, no. Sorry, that plus the 30 would make you 7.
That's fine. So, how long would it take me to wrap an arrowhead in some rope or like a piece of cloth
You could.
and maybe soak it in oil?
I would allow you
And
to do that. That would take your action.
Mm.
Because that's interacting with an object.
If you
Or you got
So
two people
I have a different idea then. I have this paralysis vial of poison.
Mhm.
Could I coat an arrow and shoot?
Yes, but I believe that would still be interacting with an object. No,
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. You know what? Roll a sleight of hand to see how fast you can do it. Beat a 12. We'll say you can do it fast enough for it to be a bonus.
That's a 25.
oh,
We're just getting warmed up here, man. Can't make it too hard.
smoke it. Okay, good.
25.
But yeah, you know, you do it, and it's a bonus action.
I would like to shoot my arrow at the horse that this guy is riding.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Is it a normal horse? Is it normal looking?
No,
I
there's
don't know.
zombie.
Does that
Uh,
dice roll anything
that is a
else besides
24.
16?
That definitely hits. So does the horse have to make any saves against this vial of stuff?
Sean created this paralysis poison.
I assume it's like any other poison. You gotta roll a con save, maybe.
I don't know.
Just give me a quick DC, Sean, since you made it.
I would say it's pretty low level, so I'd probably say like 12.
Doesn't matter, he rolled a 1 and a 2. So
Fuck
the horse
yeah.
comes out from under him, and he is propelled forward. Each of you roll a d4.
All of us, or
Yeah, all of you.
4?
4.
Ooh.
Oop.
4!
4!
Come on, Milton. Don't let us down. Ho.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Oh!
I got a 1.
Oh! Still, 5 4s and
It
a
is
1. Or wait,
thrown
4 4s.
forward 20 feet.
Oh, that's not good. We want it low.
It's okay, hold on. Who
Wait,
would
we
like
got
to roll
5.
the
We
bludgeoning
got 5
damage?
4s.
I'll do it.
Okay, roll a d12 for me, sir.
Yahtzee.
D12. Alright. He got 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. Nikki, I need you to roll an insight check for me.
Yeah.
Come on the phone.
21.
Okay, you could tell like this fall did a lot more damage to this creature than probably should have.
Alright.
Could I potentially pull the wick out of this thing?
I mean, heat of combat would be pretty tricky.
Well, if he was dead.
If he was
Oh
dead,
my god.
you could interact with
Because
it.
you're saying 18 seconds.
I would
You don't
like.
know
We're talking 3 rounds.
I would like to use my movement to get. So my 30 feet of movement. You said I'm 40, just to get within like 10 feet of the people.
Yeah, you could do that.
And that's my go.
Excellent.
Did some.
Escaping my stun.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna use a luck point. Yeah.
If you beat an 18, you got
Lucky you take the higher. I don't know if that was lower. Or...
That is higher.
Oh, all right.
That's never bodes well. He says, "Oh, you get to take the higher," and then he says, "Well, what is the higher?"
Okay, I'm gonna use my other luck point.
And remember, you guys do not know about the timer. Only he does.
Yeah.
You have no idea when this
Oh.
is going on.
But he has
Get
to
rid
stick
of
his
that
line up
guy.
in his mouth.
This is going in dice shield.
Use
This is
dice
going
fail.
in dice shield.
As far as you guys are concerned, it's incredibly urgent.
He got
Right.
horrible.
He has the estimation of the time.
Okay. That is a 15.
As you fail, you hear another voice drift across your brain. The same voice in a sense. You're not all it's expecting. That's not a good thing. Now, and then you see another arrow get loosed from a rooftop. And that it misses real wide. On.
My turn. Oh, I'm on horseback, running towards him. Did I see the freaking dynamite?
You're no longer
guy?
on horseback.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that's where I fell.
You got knocked off.
Okay. Did I see the dynamite guy or no?
Yeah, you can all see everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nobody's near him, right?
Well, he's kind of like right in the smack middle of things, pretty much, because he
The
got
dynamite
thrown.
man?
Yep.
But now he can't maneuver inside.
All our awesome D4s.
Okay, but I see that dynamite lit, right? Okay. How close am I to him?
You are now, because he got thrown forward, you would say 25 feet.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, if no one else is in the way, I will walk within 10 feet of him, so 15 feet, I guess. And I will cast Prestidigitation as my high elf. And I will attempt to snuff out the freaking dynamite.
That is interesting. Is there any rolls for prestidigitation?
No.
It just
Just
you
slide.
snuff or light.
Cleans, soils, chills, warms, flavor. Yeah.
I thought it
Or
only
snuff
lasts
out
for
a
an
candle, a torch, or a small
Snuff out a
campfire.
candle.
But does it only last for an hour?
Up to an hour.
We'll
Yeah,
say,
that
yeah,
would cut
fuck
the
it.
wick off.
Fuck it. You run up, you do it, and out it goes.
Now we all turn to the skeleton and we're just like,
And as he looks at you, he opens his mouth and the dynamite falls out.
And how far away am I from Milton's character?
He's basically in the middle of the street, closer to
Yeah.
the clock tower.
So pretty far away.
That's where he was trying to run.
Then I'm gonna just give bardic inspiration to Poppy, and be like, "Do that, more of that, kill him." That's my inspiration.
that's the instrument. Kill him quick!
That's the idea!
Speaking of, it is Poppy Pain.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. So. Oh, look at the skeleton dude. That was cute. And, I want to,
Break free.
I want to, grapple him.
Okay. Something tells me you got this.
Okay.
You roll strength.
You rolled really good, but I know it's not
And
going to matter.
I don't know if it's advantage or
They don't
not,
exactly have a
raging,
muscular system.
Advantage on strength saves and rage.
7.
but-
No, this bottom one is for
That's
seven.
on advantage on dex saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dex.
Strength is
18.
18.
Unless it's athletics.
I will give you this bit of information.
Athletics.
If you roll a bardic inspiration dice, you will succeed.
Okay.
Oh.
This one?
Yep. Is
Oh.
it D6s,
Four.
Sean, or is it D8s
D8
now?
at this point.
Now it's 8.
Oh
Oh.
god, I rolled a 6. I rolled a
Well,
D6.
I still made it. I rolled a d6.
That's fine. Yeah, you needed one more point.
Yeah.
That's why I said if you roll it.
He rolled pretty good then. That skeleton's not too
Yeah.
Yeah, but
bad.
he has +0.
So,
Still
I
a good
just kinda
roll.
And
like,
she's got +1,000,000.
Just
So I was
plus
like,
8.
it doesn't matter.
And your character sheet isn't updated on this.
oh yeah, they're
But-
not. Well, we'll sort
Yeah.
that out after.
Yeah, for everything else. Yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna
Okay,
just like
grapple.
grapple him, try to pin him down to the ground. What else can I
He's
do?
currently grappled.
Do while he's grappled.
Bear
You can
help to
move
break
it.
the bones.
You can move him away from the stick of dynamite.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, you begin dragging him away from the stick of dynamite. I like to think like he flops the ground, got him by his bony ankle.
And he's just,
He's reaching for it, he just can't quite as you drag him.
And I'm like, you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Alright, keep macho.
And then I
We're like Macho
I
Man.
pass after that. So,
Alright,
ma'am.
it's your turn, Redneck.
How many are there left?
6, 8.
Jesus.
Yeah, we haven't
Lord.
killed them. We've just knocked them off their horses.
How many can I
Two
hit?
of them
30-foot count.
Now you could still hit 3. Because, well, 4 if you angle it towards her. Because of the guy she's dragging.
I'm fine.
It's a lot of damage that you don't resist.
Hmm.
She is a barbarian.
Yeah, but that she's not a bear totem barbarian.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Yeah, it's magic damage.
Okay, I'll hit the 3. So all of them need to roll con saving throws at disadvantage because they're undead. Disadvantage.
Do they need to roll?
Con save throws.
Fail. Fail. And does 15 beat?
No.
Okay, fail.
So they're all blinded if they survive. Ooh, 19 radiant damage.
Okay.
Blinded if they survive.
So you kill all 3 of them instantly.
So
And
they're
as you hit
Fine.
one of them, all you hear is, "My eyes!" Wait. And then he just turns to
okay, and I am going to use my last one.
Not very smart, are
Quick and Eldritch Blast.
My would-be eyes.
attacking, not the one she's grappling, but one of the
the one she's got by the cankles.
Oh, net one. Boy, I'm rolling a lot of net ones today.
Well, these people keep apparating away. I figure if I hold him, he's not going to disappear.
Or you go with.
Ooh,
That's not good.
That's good.
That's
Take me
Yes,
to your
that's good.
leader.
I don't think it's that good.
It's that
All
good.
right, so
Take me to your
Now.
leader.
Wait, I quick and cast that other blast. I rolled an outline.
oh, okay. Do you want to have a fizzle effect? Because technically, there's not a crit failure for that.
No, if they're just in range of me.
No, they're not going.
Oh, okay. Then I rolled for my second one. I rolled a 20.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Elephant.
Okay, maybe I can ping out one more. 10 force damage.
Okay.
Is it a what?
Damage.
This.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah. I always wait for you to tell me if you're done.
Oh, yeah. No, Blasted.
All right. So, the 2 that tried to run you down the first time, now that you're not on horseback, they turn their horses around and begin running you down again with a trample effect.
Are they within 5 feet of me?
They will be passing within 5 feet.
Okay,
One of
so yeah. Ooh. So if they're passing and I hit them with an opportunity attack, their speed is 0.
Okay, so you can hit the 1.
You trying to clothesline him?
That's probably a miss. It's a 18.
That is a.
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm.
They're just skeletons, dude.
I'm
No,
it was
a-
18.
It was an 11, but I'm just gonna use a lucky because I haven't used one yet. That one is a 26.
Yeah, that's it.
He wanted that crit.
I just wanted to clothesline one off of
26
board.
plus 5.
Well, you got one bound. You could just
That's 9
squeeze him
damage,
until all his bones crack.
Okay, so you damage him heavily.
and his speed is 0.
What type of damage is it?
It is piercing.
Oh yeah, he's a rapier.
Short.
Short sword. Yeah.
This one's bigger.
Mhm.
It's great.
Okay, sorry, I'm bad at math. All right, and with that, we're going to take a quick break. Hey, everybody, welcome back from break. I hope you all had a good snack, maybe a drink,
Or two.
or two, or eight, not your. Where we last left,
All good.
Deity, if I remember correctly, you did stun somebody, correct?
We're a little past that, but yeah,
Past that?
I stunned him. I think
You stunned one of them, and one of them had successfully trampled over.
Wait, you
And-
trampled over me?
Yeah, it doesn't kill you.
Well,
It's just one of these.
I think we're even past that.
Yeah, no, it was your turn. You just attacked.
Oh, that's right.
No. He
We're
was using
long
his
past
reaction to
Yeah,
attack
you were
one of the
using your
horsemen that were
reaction
coming
to
up.
stop
Yes.
somebody from moving. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
was
from
correct.
attacking you guys.
Yeah, so I was correct.
With the horse.
That's what you meant. I thought you meant literally paralysis.
No, I was like, wait, what?
You take 10 bludgeoning and are knocked prone, and your pants are
Me?
loose.
You got ran over.
He
Could've
didn't
been
even
more.
attack me.
No, he ran you over.
He's just moving through your
I already
square.
rolled.
Alright.
So yes, you're pronated, and you notice that your pants are covered in it.
Oh,
Oh!
That's okay.
My
I can
butt.
clean him later.
He's like, using my action in combat. Nope, not having this.
Now I use prestidigitation to shit his pants.
Shit in his mouth.
Huh?
oh, I thought you lost.
So,
No, the
with
fan
that, another
keeps
one
blowing
draws
the
a
sheet.
firearm and shoots at you.
Wait, he's got disadvantage, right? Because I'm on the ground.
Yes.
Oh, good call. Good call.
That is a very lucky, because one of those was a natural 20 and the other one is a 19.
Why is it harder to swing at the ground?
It's
What?
shooting.
Oh.
So does a 19 hit?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my reaction though to use cutting words. Be like, you don't even have eyes. How do you see me? And I'm gonna subtract the die from his damage.
Do it, Sean. Come on.
D8.
Eight.
So it would be 10.
No, he's not distracting the damage to see if he even hits.
Subtract 8. No, I'm subtracting the damage.
Oh, I thought it was the
It's a-
attack roll.
So you only take 2 piercing damage.
I thought it's the
It could be the attack. It could be the damage.
so he's
Also
reducing
be
the
an
attack
ability check.
Oh,
to 11.
So from 10 minus 8 would be 2.
I think he said 8, no?
Yeah, 8 minus 10 is 2. Or 10 minus
Didn't you
8 is
roll a 19 to hit?
no. He's
No,
saying
he's
subtracting
doing the damage.
the damage.
Not the roll. I would have.
I thought he was just going to do the roll.
Yeah.
And with that, do
Is your
you
hit- I mean,
have
I
to do
probably
that
could've,
before I
but-
announce the
No,
total
it
if you're going to announce the
makes
roll?
more
Because if
sense
so,
to
I'll give you more time in making that decision. So just let me know if basically I need to give you time, because I don't know if you're allowed to do that after.
I don't know. The one D&D rules with
I don't know either.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Because normally 5e, it's like once you know
Yeah.
the total, you're not allowed to do shit. That might be different with 1D&D. We're still learning.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 2 damage piercing, and he kind of looks down at his firearm, and you see, strangely, even though he doesn't have any skin, what can only be read as confusion. Yeah. One of them is going to try and shoot you, run up to you, Deity,
Alright.
and unload a shotgun on you, make a strength save.
Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, so fucking literally you just take it and it just
Bing!
bounces off.
Shoots back at him.
And the last one that you have by the ankle is turning around and trying to break your grab.
You can roll athletics or
17.
which you have advantage.
They're not very often.
No. Well, like bones. You rolled. Oh, it doesn't matter. You beat it with that.
Oh.
19 plus 7.
And so you hear me kind of like, ah! And you start clawing at her.
He lets out the Wilhelm scream.
I just like.
And with that, Deity.
Alright. There's still people rolling about. riding about?
Yes. As of currently, there are only 4 left on horseback, 1 dismount.
All right. So, am I next to one like right? All right. Cool. So, because of my Vex short sword, I gain advantage on my next attack
Yes, you
until
do.
end of turn. So, I will do so with my short sword. That's a 25.
That is a hit.
And-
Do it, take that.
You gonna poison it?
Monks have a lot.
No.
Open hand monk.
Are you sure you don't want to poison the skeleton?
Yeah. What weapon
I just
does
think
this?
intentionally
Is it the
keep it
shotgun?
down.
Yeah, he's got a
To
shotgun,
do it.
and you can see on his hip he's got a like a black powder revolver.
I am going to use one of my D6 to make him try to succeed on a dex saving throw to disarm his shotgun.
Okay, he's definitely fit.
Okay, sick. He dropped that shit.
Okay, so you just kind of parry it away, and it goes flying out of his hand.
And then he takes 14 damage.
Okay, he is super dead.
Oh, okay.
It's piercing though, correct?
Yeah, it's piercing.
Yep, still super dead.
All right, cool.
As he basically turns to dust, and then there's no remnants of him or his men.
I do have a Vex on that. And then, is there someone else right next to me?
Unfortunately, no. But you still can move and attack.
Okay.
You can show these bugs.
Sean's close enough for you to reach.
I would like to move close enough to the next person to use my bonus action dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And because of Vex...
Oh no, the guy you hit would be vexed. So this guy is not vexed.
That's,
Only the guy you hit.
I gain advantage on my next attack until end of turn. I don't think it's target.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to check that one out. I thought it said target.
Until the end of my next turn.
Now, do you have a 2-weapon fighting ability?
No, it is a part of my thing.
He can still wield 2 light weapons.
Right, no, I'm just curious if he gets to add the extra damage from his modifiers.
No. He doesn't have 2-weapon fight, but he can still make the bonus action.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
So
what is it? Is it a dagger?
Is a dagger.
Okay, so it's 4 plus whatever you roll. Nice.
That's 3. So 7.
Nice. That's a dang good. Okay.
And you also, once again, notice like piercing, slashing type
Yeah.
weapons aren't super effective.
I know, we
They're
need a
still
hammer.
powerful.
I should have hammer.
Finally, I would like to bring me the kid, or I will slaughter you all.
So you're aware.
So
of
as you
everything?
have the skeleton, we'll say like you kind of have him like in a bit of an embrace, daggers like up in his ribcage and stuff. He leans forward and he says,
Dead. Not yet. You're not. And that's
"All right, Milton.
Breaking the stun.
Let's
Come on,
get
Marcus.
it."
Come on! Nat 20.
Do it.
I'm gonna use another luck point.
almost there. Almost there. Hey!
That's a 23.
Okay, you feel your body begin to loosen as you are able to move.
Okay. Was that my action
Yes.
or? Okay.
Balls.
Okay. I'm
Does
gonna.
require an action to break free. But you are free now to move about the cap.
Okay, so I'm gonna start heading over to the action, and was really needed.
Yeah, because the guy in the tower, I think he disappeared.
And I don't have any bonus
Pressure,
actions
is
I
that
can
an unarmed attack?
do. So
Oh, you can actually,
Would
when
you
you're
like to
grappled, you
move?
can still attack.
I said I'm
Well,
gonna
I
move
also-
towards the action,
Okay, so you move towards the action. Your full movement?
Through my turn.
which is 40.
Kill
Okay,
him.
so you're basically right on top of.
Use my
Sean and
magic
Dylan.
awareness to see where he goes.
If
Alrighty.
you can't see it.
Because
Another arrow is loose from the rooftop.
You know the location.
This one finally hit.
Within
Well, about time.
But I should know directionally where it's going
Not
as it's
necessarily.
leaving, right?
no,
No, once it leaves
You'll
that
know that-
60 foot.
you'll know
You
the
would
school of
probably.
magic.
As one of the
Right.
skeletons falls off the horse and disintegrates.
Archer Man finally makes a play here and kills one. Good. So what do we got? 3 or 2?
You are down to 3. 2 mounted, 1 on.
One bear hug or lion hug.
With that, it is Sean's turn.
Would I get an advantage if I attack the one that's being grappled?
Yeah.
If you go melee it, yeah.
If I go and melee it? You know, not really that. Is there someone next to me, or?
No, you've been trampled over.
Okay.
And you are currently pronated.
Okay, well, I'm not very good with my fists, so I'm pretty pissed by being run over. So I'm gonna yell out, "Ah!" while I shoot fire missiles from my hand and cast Scorching Ray at a 3rd level, so 4 rays.
Into
I'm
the
gonna attack
foray?
that guy. I'm gonna attack that guy
Into the foray.
who trampled me twice, and then I'll attack the other guy that's not being grappled. One. 2 times for that one.
Alright, so there's 3 left, so 2 on horseback, 1
So it's 2, 1, and 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one that Dylan was fighting is dead. So, yeah, there's 3 left. 2 on horseback, 1 on the ground. Bro.
Can I attack
Remember what
the
I said?
Can I attack the one that's being grappled without harming Poppy, though?
Yeah, because it's a targeted effect. It's going to be at disadvantage, though, because it's a ranged attack.
Why would it be disadvantaged? He's not within 5 feet of him.
Because, oh, that's right, the creature's not prone. It's just... Never mind.
No. If you attack a
It's
pronated creature
transportation.
Yeah, no,
You
that's what I'm saying.
with
though.
range.
Because she's got the thing by the ankle. That's why I'm asking. Are spell attacks also treated at disadvantage?
if the creature is prone,
Okay,
We'll just
that's why I was
technically
floating on
grapple
that.
doesn't pronate
gonna
anymore.
attack the other guy with 2 of the rays, and I'll leave the one that's being grappled alone.
Okay.
Well, the first ones that I attacked with on the horse rider guy, I got a 22 and a 17
That is a hit.
for both of them.
Mm-hmm. And do me a favor, roll double damage.
Ooh.
Had I known fire, this would have been over a long time ago.
Oh, I definitely could have made that thing explode.
Wait, is it
I
6?
chose the safer option.
Same.
All right.
I didn't
double
share
damage.
any of the force info with you guys.
First ray did.
I just went,
18 for my first ray.
Oof.
Wait, what?
And then,
Ray
they told
into
me
the
to double
foray.
it. 2d6.
Oh my
no-
god! Wow!
11.
Out of nowhere, the bard's like, I'm a DPS.
20 for the second ray.
Okay, so he just incinerates. Burns
38.
away to nothing.
And then the other guy that I shot the rays at, I got a 22 and a 25 to hit.
Yeah, those both hit.
Those both hit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll damage for those. Double those 2.
Yes. No.
I didn't roll
Nah,
that.
bitch.
12 for the first ray and 12 for the second ray.
Okay, he also eviscerated. Good job, Bard. Coming out of the pooper to melt people.
I give myself a little stomp and I say, I'm pissed. And then I'll just leave it like
I'm on the ground and I'm just all like,
It is your gun.
what? All right. Maybe I should do some popping of my own. And I'm going to try and,
Have been falling behind.
Oh, dang.
She disengages and goes fucks up the road. He's already been blasted by that one guy, so he ain't got much health
The
left.
skeleton.
I will angrily just try to crush the skeleton.
How would you like to do so?
With my bare arms.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack.
What is that? Just strength?
Mm-hmm. Plus
Are you-
pro.
Are you recklessing?
Yeah.
He's grappled. You don't have to reckless. You already have advantage.
Oh, all right.
If you're grappling
still-
somebody, you have advantage.
23.
To hit.
No, 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
Oh, that's a 16. I thought.
And then I'm just gonna.
Okay, so how much damage do you?
What is the damage?
Is it just the unarmed damage?
Mhm.
Oh, so you do 6. Strength mod plus 1.
Okay.
And unarmed damage is usually bludgeoning, correct? So technically it would be 12,
Oh,
and it's dead.
good move. She just literally.
And it just turns to dust,
I look at you and I'm like, how's that for behind?
and you see that the smoke mists begin to recede back to their original.
Can
Oh, are they all
I?
dead?
Can I
Oh,
try
good
to
job.
follow it?
Uh,
Like,
You also have your thing.
I wanted to do like a my magic awareness and see if I could see where it's going towards,
The mist?
like the origin. Yeah.
You can see it's literally the line of the mists around the village that nobody can enter, nobody
Okay.
can go through. It's literally the
Do I
mist.
know what school of magic it belongs to?
You do not.
Well, I'm supposed to know.
It doesn't belong to a school of magic.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the mist.
It's
So,
just a minute.
It's the world effect.
Okay.
but he brought it in a circle around?
No. The mist came in with these creatures. As these creatures were riding
They
in, the
came
mist
from the
was following.
Oh, they brought them in.
Oh, okay. So they must have come from southeast-ish.
Okay.
So they. Wow, that could. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know where we are on the map. How deep are we into the frontier?
They're pretty deep.
Oh,
They're
okay.
pretty deep into the front.
Let's say they just had.
I mean, you have to
Wow.
think you traveled for 3 days straight, essentially.
Well, yeah,
With
but I mean
minimal
that's not nothing we haven't done.
rest. Technically 3.5.
yeah,
yeah,
but
no,
it takes months to traverse the
Yeah,
continent.
but you've traveled some ground.
Interesting. But it recedes with them being gone.
Yeah.
I stand up.
Interesting.
Alright. Even though there's nothing really on me.
I try and wipe off the mud because I can't use prestidigitation until tomorrow.
I'll just dismount my horse and walk him back over to the stables.
I'm gonna yell out into the abyss. Bring me the curse!
How do you even know who the kid is?
Right, he fucking blasted me.
I was gonna say he did
You're-
get wrecked.
Nobody else has seen that but him.
That's true.
Yeah.
We
You
just
literally saw
watched him go.
You saw him fly through a building which is
Blink.
now completely demolished.
Well, I mean, but like, wasn't he life? So how would he know?
Because he does, strangely enough.
And what about the guy in the tower? He's gone?
No, he disappeared.
The guy in the tower was an
You'll have to
illusion.
talk to him to figure that out.
Well, no, because I could see him.
Yeah, but
then he
but
went
he's
away.
the only one who's literally like
Oh, like well, he's
mechanically aware of what happened.
Yeah, she just, for us, disappeared from the tower.
He understands what actually.
Can't a man go to the bathroom in peace just once? Once. What
Well,
the
I
heck is
see
going
you went
on
to
out
the
here?
bathroom on the front of your pants. That's interesting.
Whoa. Whoa.
Here I was going to pat everyone on the back for a job well done, but all right.
It's mud? Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, and where were you, Marcus?
I was trying to hunt down on the drifter, or I thought he was in the tower, but turns out he was he's a master of illusion.
Still, I didn't see you out on the battlefield much until the very end.
Yes, he had me in a mind lock.
Convenient? Is that what they say when you take breaks?
No, he must be pretty powerful. If that's the case.
At this moment, you see Euchre walks up, with his
Stomping.
bow-legged walk.
Just present the reins to him, your horse.
Well, thank you, Sonny. And he takes the reins and he says, "You should give him a bit more credit. I've never seen anyone tangle with him and live."
I did. I gave him credit. She did. She's a little upset right now. You can see their hair on her. She's still in the
You've done plenty.
fighting spirit.
Don't let them talking about the number of kills get you down.
She could have done
As
it.
he begins bringing the horse.
I'm sensing a lot of animosity
I'm
amongst
just gonna
everybody
walk
right
by and like shoulder check him.
You take 1d4 damage.
Roll the shoulder check. No.
now. If you don't want to do strength checks, bro, you lose.
But you also all notice that
I was trying to pep everybody up.
you're not here with Life anymore.
Mhm.
When you guys last separated, Life was the one in your party.
Yeah, but seeing the fact that his chest is cracked, it 2 and 2. So
All right,
That's
then
what
fight.
is
That's a little
better.
else. I want to know who the archer is.
Who was that trying?
Oh!
He did say it's a lizard.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was another lizard folk. He didn't say it was Asherak. I would recognize who Asherak. I was like, there's another lizard folk here.
Who the fuck is
We gotta
that?
talk to this guy.
No, I'm just trying not to have him too in.
Okay. All right.
He's there, with
Well.
all that one. He exists.
Can we at least head
He'll take a
inside?
couple shots every now and again.
We'll
Guess I need a drink.
we can.
got just the thing for you,
You
sonny.
don't want it. You don't want the 17 X's.
You.
Yeah, he pulls out an earthenware jug with a cork in it, and it literally has 17 X's followed by 3 dots, meaning he ran out of room for X's. Make it myself.
No,
Yes.
I'm not
Delicious.
drinking that.
You.
I mean,
Is there
you
a
could
sniff-
handle it. I didn't know that you.
It was
I
fine.
thought you storyteller types were known for your ability to drink. I guess I was wrong. He sits in
Not
his rocking chair.
This is not the opportunity to drink. We need to assess the situation.
Yes. You. Is there a smith about someone that works on us?
You.
Us.
means Warforge.
I mean, there's a blacksmith in town.
I have a pair of smithing tools if you need.
Bobby Smith
you-
is his
Yes.
name.
Horses on this man.
So I'm. It's more so to get healed up, because
I can repair your chassis.
that would be much appreciated.
I work on myself,
If
so
you
I'm gonna
guys
have to
would
pull
like,
up.
Room already?
as you guys are discussing, I will give you this opportunity to take a short rest and roll some dice if you can find it.
Short rest?
Well, what kind of dice? What are we rolling?
Like
Dice?
the
Your hit die. How many hit
As
die?
many as you would like, because you're sitting around a table having, kind of a
Is it a
I
short
don't want to
rest?
say a meager meal, yeah. It's not a meager meal, but it's very simple. Okay, it's like bread, potatoes, carrots, and some sort of a broth,
That's a lot of carbs.
and fresh butter.
10, 19.
So now, for you specifically, Deity, as you take your short rest, you obviously you're concerned about having it repaired. Your chassis has never been cracked like that.
Yeah.
But you notice
Another reason why.
Three.
that it
That's why I
begins
used
to
to
almost weave itself.
You just use one because you automatically get it then.
Okay.
One thing to note for those of you in the party, myself as deity, always calm. That personality trait, always calm no matter the situation. I never raise my voice or let emotions, take control. But also, that was a big fucking hit.
It was a huge
Fucking hit.
Concerning. Indeed.
So just something for you guys as fellow party members.
Mm-hmm.
You said that the chassis weaves itself shut.
Yeah, as you notice as you're
Well,
taking
you can
your
just,
short rest.
I
you're-
just fix them up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying something property-wise he finds unique is the crack. As he's resting, he notices almost like at I want to say like a molecular level, it's starting to get small.
Mm.
Almost as if this metal is particularly special.
Nanites.
It's very similar to skin when it sustains an injury.
Literally.
Just a cool little bit of flavor. That way you don't always have to see a blacksmith every time you get a bonkus.
Yeah. But it wouldn't.
I had.
I'm gonna cast false life on myself again.
So Euchre sits down at the
Let me
table.
cast Cure Wounds on
And
myself.
he passes out some glasses and he begins pouring up some drinks. with the dinner. And he says, well,
Do you have any red wine? Red wine around this part? I'll take a white if you really don't.
What's your favorite
I
red
have
wine?
something similar. I'll be right back. You see, he goes off into the kitchen. You hear him clanking around, and he produces a glass with a nearly clear, slightly amber lid.
I'll give it a little smell before I drink it.
It definitely smells like there was fruit involved at some time.
Is this a LaCroix?
Alright, I'll take a swig.
It's called moonshine.
So you take a swig off of it, and it is particularly spicy. It is basically like the worst homemade wine you've ever had, because there was more attention paid to how much alcohol went into it than flavor. So it's very vinegary, and it's warm.
Ugh.
Oh.
This is not the time to be drinking and stuff. Let's
red
assess the
wine is
situation.
supposed to be drank at room temperature.
So I
How
managed to
far are
get
we from the coast so we can go home?
3
Well-
days.
A lot further than that.
Yeah,
That's
After
probably-
that, if y'all still think you have a stomach for dealing with these creatures,
Say we did pretty well.
I'm willing to provide you with some more help.
Pretty
well, the
well.
good news is I got out a good look.
He's gonna provide us with that.
I got out a
We
good
just
look
help him.
at our.
We saved his ass.
Better about something.
I got a good look at our adversary.
There, now, see, this is the kind of conversation we need to be having. We need to assess what happened, provide all intel, spread it out on the table.
So
What do
you
we
see,
want?
he leans forward and he just pushes all the food and shit off. That ought to give me enough room.
We don't have. It's,
The bard. I was
do you have any
reading
food
that.
you could be making?
Are you shoving food in your pack?
I'm sorry.
We could use something to eat after that. Would you have
I
provide any
just
something?
cleared off the food I made you.
We were just eating.
I think he
Anyway,
wants
Nobody
some-
told you to clear off the table.
You said you needed to lay things on the table.
If I understand, I believe he wants a bit of privacy.
Ah, yes. Well, the workshop's all yours.
I'm quite comfortable here.
The fire is
Bobby, would you
roaring,
mind?
and as sparse as this house
Take
is,
him with us.
as sparse as the house is, it is like surprisingly comfortable with the
She
fire
just,
going.
she just picked the bar up by the scruff. Get your ass out of here!
And it's strange too. Like you notice after everything is cleared, like it's actually kind of like a really nice night, like almost the perfect evening. You can see all the stars. There's a light breeze. By all
Where are the
accounts, it
people?
is beautiful.
Just
I paused for a moment on the way to the workshop and look at the stars.
Where
Like
are
I haven't
people?
seen them before.
DM.
Yeah.
Do I know what kind of creature or the drifter what?
need to talk to
I
some
know
of
what
these
he look
people.
like, but does my character know?
You know
You
what?
have to
We're
be
gonna
able to
roll
tell
a
us more than
history check because I assume
Yeah.
you read a lot of books.
I think we should.
His brother might have told him something too about it, if he knew about it. About him.
I was making some observations in our
Total of 20.
So what you do know is that you've heard, like, you can't quite put your finger on it, but you used to hear when you were a real little kid, bedtime stories of creatures that would come in the night and devour people's intellect. And they were known for having psychic abilities. But you always assumed that it was kind of like
Myth.
just a spooky bedtime story.
Giant tentacle monsters.
So, I think I've heard of this creature, although I always thought it was a myth. It's some sort of intellect devourer. It has psychic abilities, has tentacles coming out of its face, and is purple.
Well,
He's got one eye and one horn. No.
that would explain why it took me a while to build my rage.
There's another being, I believe, that fellow spoke about the kid. He is, as far as appearance, a one-for-one replica However, he is very adept at using firearms. Has a few interesting blasts about him. As you saw, shot me right out of the
I don't
building.
know if we saw that because you were on
We've
the
seen
other
him go
side of-
You
blind.
saw him go flying through
Yeah.
the building.
So something clearly powerful enough to damage your chassis.
And to shoot me 50 feet away. What's more interesting is this one disappeared into almost the same mist.
But without being felt.
Correct. When I came to, I was flying in the air.
We may have found another.
Is there anything else you remember about the end of that encounter that might be?
There is this letter.
Conveniently?
Yes, it was the only thing left where the kid stood. I opened it up for everyone to see.
So, you see in a surprisingly elegant handwriting, in a very deep red ink, it says, assuming you're all, I would like to congratulate you. You're going to prove to be more entertaining than I thought, given that obviously you're not taking my notes to leave. I propose a parlay of sorts. Meet me at the Saloon tomorrow afternoon. That is, if y'all are still living. For a little chat.
I start crumbling it up, rip it to shreds.
Oh.
Was it signed?
Mm-hmm.
By which one?
Drifter.
Okay. Yeah.
Esquire.
Esquire the Third.
Why is this notarized? They have notaries where he's at. Where he's from. Notary publics.
I feel like I should point out the obvious that this is clearly a trap.
Euchre at this moment kind of speaks up. Like, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a trap. He tends to do business above board. He says he wants to talk, he probably means just that. And the Saloon would be the perfect place, as the only reason we haven't been completely razed to the ground is we have an agreement of sorts. He likes the Saloon and how it's ran. It's treated as a safe space.
So you have personally done business with this being?
Everybody in town has.
Hmm.
But he
keeps
kidnaps
his
people?
He keeps his brand of order. Anytime we've tried to organize any kind of resistance, we've been beaten down. This way, less of us die.
But
That
still,
sounds
some of you go.
pathetic.
Well,
I mean,
I'd
it's
like
either that or deal with, well, you saw. And that was a mild evening.
Let me see if I understand this. This used to be a thriving town of over, 300?
Yes, sir.
And there's all but 20 left?
50.
50? That doesn't seem like someone's holding up their end of the deal.
Well, we don't know necessarily what's become of the people he's taken. They may not be dead.
Yes, they're probably
Doesn't matter, they're
quite
not
alive,
here.
abducted by skeletal riders. Yeah,
Look, there's nothing this old man is gonna do. There's no sense in arguing or yelling at him.
Trust me, in my younger day, I'd be right there with you. I was a proud cavalryman.
You said you had help for us.
Of course I did.
Seeing as you interrupted the conversation, why don't you present that?
Excellent idea. No offense, but you're all absolutely shit at riding.
I haven't even
I just kind
thought-
of
I'm
look at you and I'm
usually
like,
my own ride.
It turns into animals. He doesn't
I am
provide
an animal.
nothing, he just speaks in vague.
I am quite proficient in vehicles, not beasts.
Well, if you
I've ridden horse
I
many
kind of
times.
snarl at him
Not
when he
normally.
turns his
have
back.
some skill, I'm even at my age one of the best riders in this region. And I'm more than happy
We
to
can
take
tell.
you under my tutelage.
Bow leg. We can tell.
Yeah. That's why he walks like this. You know, he's old. He's got, saddle sore for so many years. His inner thighs are just essentially a big callus at this point, I would guess. But yeah, he offers to train you all in some more old world riding fashions.
Well, if we're gonna be fighting other people on horseback, it might be a good idea.
He also offers to take you to some of his more exotic, as he doesn't believe that horses necessarily will be able to cut.
Oh, definitely not.
Before this conversation gets too serious, I'm going to pose the question. Should we be doing this? I mean,
Well,
I
if we're gonna
honestly wouldn't believe you if you left.
if we're gonna confront this guy, not to mention riding around the frontiers, it's an enormous open landscape. It might be good to have some rides.
but
I
why
mean,
are we
did
confronting
he
this person? when we
notify
can
the
just leave?
Clearly, he has
that
some
we're here?
control over the mists around this area.
What was that, my furry friend?
Did you even alert the Arcaneum that we were here? Like you said you would?
We don't know. We told them to hold off on that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hold everything off. We
I
should be
think it's
getting
about
back. We have to
time
tell them
we
what
let
happened
them know.
before, right?
We only
Now that we
get
have-
one message.
An understanding of the brevity of this situation.
I think this is a good opportunity to send a message. You're right. We can tell them what's the situation. There's
Mist
some
controller
being.
here.
There's some being that is able to control the mists, and he has some undead cohort at his beck and call.
Okay,
That's
that
a
might be
purple message.
too many words for this
How many-
message.
how
Didn't you
many
say we
words?
can only do
Oh.
3 words?
No, this one you can say about a paragraph.
Okay.
Oh,
But
That's what I'm
it's
gonna-
a one-time deal.
Purple tentacled being.
Controlling the mists and an
as well
undead
as-
cohort at his call on the frontier. What's the name of this town again?
Scorn.
Scorn Glen.
Scorn Glen was Gold Glen. Send
Why?
mission parameters. I don't know how they're not going to be able to get word back to them.
You spit on me.
But at least then they'll know we're not trapped in the mist. Because last they seen us, we walked through a portal,
Yeah.
and now we're somewhere halfway across the fucking world.
I like that now that we understand exactly what the situation is, that
Well, yeah.
we can give them a message.
Well, he's got some sort of control over the mist, which is not good.
Yeah.
Having any control over that.
Alright. Just leaving these people here to fend for themselves. That's not right.
Apparently,
That's not what I
they've
do.
been really happy
Maybe if you
living
turn
like
back,
this.
you'll most likely wind up disappeared like everyone else.
I doubt that.
The issue is here, if you all get felled, who's to say this being does not come to our continent?
That's the interesting thing about Drifter. The only time he's ever felled anyone is if somebody stepped up to him. He made it a fair fight for the most part.
Where there's 6 of us. On it.
It's true.
If anyone's gonna do it, doesn't seem like your town's capable. You have
I also have
more than
personal business.
Please send that message to the Arcaneum.
That's all that he said.
You said
And
me
you see
to the
the
Arcaneum?
glowing rock kind of fades into just looking like a
I just smack frickin' Tirith in the side of the head. I said, no,
I
you're
smack him
helping us.
again.
And then
We all just start smacking the shit out of him.
Tirith's like,
Ah, no! Him.
stop hitting.
He can't help it.
Guys, calm down. Calm down.
Attract. Hit him. No.
He's been through a lot.
A lot of shit.
He's not used to these rougher pipes.
no, but this is not a time to beg for a savior. This is the time to stand up and do something.
For a savior, I'm saying we get help.
We don't have the opportunity to do that. There's a threat here. One that we are clearly tied to.
We are tied to the mist. So is this individual
Exactly.
here.
We are the only ones that can go through this mist and back out.
Well, I, for one, don't believe in coincidence.
Neither do I.
Agreed.
So
Perhaps
help me
you're
if
here
you're-
on purpose.
So help me if your naive sense of duty and honor gets me killed.
Says the person who is begging to go back to the people that I give me my duty.
Yeah. Also sent you on this exact same quest.
We have a
Our
task.
quest is Go into the mist, not this, not save a town outside of our. Outside
We just
of it.
went. The mists were just here.
Yes.
Which means we have to investigate the mist.
Exactly. That's part of our task. Investigation.
The message is sent. There's no way to get a hold of them.
No, there's no spell that can just magically teleport you home.
I could lend you a horse and you could brave the plains to the seacoast and see
And
what
get
kind
torn
of
apart by raptors again. Yeah.
dubious
That's right.
dealings
Yeah.
you could make with somebody on the shore. They're not always the most honest of seafarers.
We'll figure out travel when we.
We'll go
Finish
kill the tentacle monster and fight more undead and fight against a killer automaton. No, this makes much more sense to
This
me.
feels like an everyday thing now. I don't.
No, fantastic. It sounds like he's on board.
All right.
I just kind of
I stifle a tear.
drop one of my heavy arms onto Tira and I pull him in and it's just like, don't
Buddy.
worry. If anything happens to you, I will take care of it. I promise nothing will happen.
Roll for
Oh,
deception. You can't keep him safe.
that was beautiful.
Wow, actually,
Beautiful.
really well.
She's taking a liking to the bard. See, we're all becoming friends now.
I wouldn't say more of a liking as in like, please be quiet. Nothing can get through me.
You're like,
Okay.
I have yet to be best.
You
All right.
wanted me here, okay? I'm your Hulk.
Sean's gonna be Sean's ScarJo. It's okay. It's just time to go to sleep. The sun's coming down. The sun's coming real low, Poppy. Sun's coming real low.
I'm the Loki in this situation. I don't want to fight.
That's it. The whole thing is an illusion. He's dipped out already.
Yeah.
All right,
You're actually holding a bale of
take us to these mounts. You say are going to fare better than horses?
I don't know if you have
I would think
anything
so.
that could hold me, Mr. Euchre. No offense.
There are three of us that are pretty large.
You're not the biggest I've ever seen.
Yo.
Shut up.
Meanwhile, I'm just 5'5".
I hope that overconfidence isn't displayed. Follow me. And he grabbed that lantern that was hanging above his thing, and you notice like he wiggles his fingers, and the lantern flame turns green,
Magic.
and he begins walking out into this field.
I have green fire too.
And as the light bathes this open field, you see what wasn't there before is a barn.
Oh.
The light almost reveals it into existence.
Does the Drifter know about this? Interesting.
I
So,
have an
old
old
man, you do
spell
have some
scroll
tricks
from
up your
those-
sleeve.
I have an old spell scroll from back when I was fighting in a
You do have some tricks up your sleeve.
several.
Good.
Mind you, it's not magic of my own doing. But if it can be harnessed, it's a tool, right?
Indeed.
And so he opens the doors. And inside you see several very, very strange animals. And he explains to you what they all are. And the first one you come across looks like a giant, slimy lizard. Giant salamander. The other one looks like a cross between a beaver, a wolf, and a bear.
I like that one.
A wolferin. The other one you see is behind it's not a traditional caged door. It's like literally like a piece of glass, it fully encasing this stable, and you see what appears to be a giant hornet.
Hornet?
A bee? A giant bee?
No, a hornet.
Yeah, like a hornet. Like a hornet.
She's talking about the car.
Oh, dude, cool. Dibs.
And then he goes further down, and you see another glass enclosure with a giant horned beetle.
That's kind of cool.
I like that one too.
I don't know. I'm picturing some like Obi-Wan Kenobi vibes here. If I get the salamander, like the lightsaber in, and
Now, he takes you to another enclosure that is like full of grass and stuff, and you see a giant, like a hole big enough for all of you to walk into. It looks like a rabbit's hole. He whistles, and out comes a giant dire jackalope.
Yes!
Oh, I want that one.
I'll fight you.
Now this is my most
He just goes,
interesting, and he was the hardest to catch. They're quite rare and a bit temperamental, but in the right hands can prove very useful, albeit they prefer to be in aquatic climates.
I mean, I'm kind
All
of.
of them?
And no, you see he swings back these two doors, and you see like a bunch of bubbles, right? Like it looks like a bubble bath that's happening here. And he's kind of like pushing through, and you see the face of what looks like a giant seahorse almost poke its head out, and he begins to stroke it, and he goes, "This is a cove dragon."
Ooh.
And it's technically classified as a large dragon, so they would never be as big as they're.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
horse size.
Yeah. But it's only underwater.
No,
Oh.
no. He explains that their preferred climate. He found this on the coast. You see, I have a thing for rare and underloved animals. A lot of people would overlook these creatures, but they're beautiful and they provide a great many years of companionship and friendship. You better not let anything happen to him. He takes his hat off as he starts to tear up a little bit.
I mean, what we do is pretty dangerous.
But if you're gonna take riding tips from me, I recommend doing it with whatever mount you choose. I think you've already got yours picked. It just needs to be put together.
Ah, yeah, about that. I know just the man for the job.
No, the last thing you remember is a certain white pain in your chest. As you snap back into consciousness, like in your mind, you're still in that moment.
Live.
Ah, that actually hurt me in real life. Ouch.
Good, it's meant to.
Hey, we're
Live.
good. We're good, bud.
It's over.
What?
He's gone. But I do appreciate the aggressiveness. I think that's a good step forward.
You missed probably your most proudest moment of me. I took the kid and I slammed it and I recreate the.
He also bonked him on the head with a hammer.
Yeah, I bonked them.
Bonk, you say.
The other you is a jerk.
I'm quite impressed.
That's fantastic.
I did quite a bit of
Excitement.
damage.
Oh. Yes.
And then it almost seemed like he exploded. It was a
Roll an intelligence check with advantage.
oh, it's life. Yeah.
I was gonna say he probably has much better.
Intelligence, just base intelligence.
Intelligence with advantage.
That is 17.
Okay, so you know that you actually, what you like kind of have a flashback to the moment where you saw his chest plate slide open and the cannon, and you remember schematics for this device specifically as something being implemented in Zeikendur's automated defense system.
Oh,
And that they're
Okay,
mounted.
furthering that connection between.
They're mounted at several strategic points throughout the kingdom.
do I know the name of this weapon?
You do not.
Okay.
You're like, can I
But
build
it's
me
clear.
one?
So the weapon used.
And it is an energy blast, essentially.
the weapon used, if I recall correctly, it was used in the Zeichender's defense system. It almost seems like a more portable version implanted.
Perhaps an early form?
Potentially.
Said your master traveled a lot.
Right, to,
And it sounds like he was out here.
yes, 100% was out here.
So this individual could be an experiment. Prototype of you.
It seems as though some of the more basic functions like speech seems to be inaccessible on this one.
So it's a very crude form.
Yes. If I can make assumptions, it had its internals replaced with more weaponry and is being controlled rather than actually being in
Free
charge.
will like you.
Exactly.
So how did the kid fall under the control of this drifter?
I assume with a
Because there's no way your master just...
no.
He was a
It's-
great help to the town.
I assume he was
Kid.
a clean
Yeah.
slate.
What did he do?
He helped with mining operation.
He was a mining work.
He reduced the workload on all of us.
Right, no need to sleep or eat or nothing.
And every once in a while, when hooligans would come to town, he would help us in that regard.
When did this shift change?
Right about when all this started happening, he disappeared about 2 weeks prior. We
How
thought he
long
was
ago?
lost, broken somewhere down in the mines. We sent people looking for him.
And didn't find nothing.
No, sir.
How long ago did this all start?
What did we say? 3 months or so. In Edger at the time. Remember.
Alright. Just trying to put the puzzle pieces together.
Totally kidding about it.
Hmm?
Edger. Like flat Earth, but like this.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We are
people think
not
like
doing
they
that
got
again.
it all wrong. We're living on the edge, baby.
Flat Earthers. Why?
And it spins like a penny, which is why everybody thinks it looks like a sphere. No.
But that still wouldn't work.
Don't debate my thoughts with science.
Yeah. Shit. Everything else in the universe is spherical, but the Earth.
No, it just all
That's
appears.
the only one that's
It
flat.
just all appears spherical because it's spinning incredibly.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're edge earthers, not fun.
Well, while you all are picking out your mounts, I'm going to
Work on that mechanical one.
correct.
Good.
Okay.
I want the beaver wolf bear.
Let's get you double timing on that. And he tilts your head back and he pours some of that 17X solution. And you are now hasty. The smoke begins to pour from your ear. And your chassis glows white hot.
And my normal run, I'm like this. I'm
Yep, 80 feet. Or 90 if you've got 45 feet of movement.
I have 30.
Okay, so 60.
Yeah. So most rogues don't get
But
40%.
well, I'm artificer, right?
Yeah.
You can
And you
dash.
just shoot.
So you have 120.
Yep.
Yeah, 120 feet. So you're already there. And you can roll an advantage for your artificer's tools.
Oh,
Take your
nice.
tools, and you get to do double what you normally.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you fully construct the clock. So let
Does
me
he
give
add
you a
any
stat.
embellishments to it?
So mechanical
He
seed.
had some bling. There's some bling dangling from its neck. So it says 951. Ooh.
And I will give you each a choice in this regard. You can choose to take the base hit points it gives you, or you can roll for them. So, for instance, yours, you would get 34 hit points to start, or you could roll 4d10 plus 2.
4d10 plus 12.
So you could have 52, or the average is what, 34? Or take the average.
I think I'll roll 4d10 plus 12. Uno.
And I'll give you that roll an advantage since you rolled it.
Oh,
Nice.
man. So Clockwork Horse is Dylan.
And I'm gonna give
So
you
that
this
is 14, 17,
28 plus 12.
oh yeah. So 26 plus, that's 38, which is more. Like 7 plus 7, 14.
17, 9.
9 plus 3 is 12.
26 plus 12.
Yeah.
38? Oh,
38. 10 plus 13, 23, 35, 38.
yeah. Nice.
That's still a little better. Not bad.
So AC 15, HP 34, speed 60 feet.
AC
Dang.
15.
Beefcake.
HP 38. So AC HP speed is 60.
I don't want this. I don't like wet.
Strength is 18.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to.
Speed.
Dex is
Water
14.
dragon. That's going to be
Wait,
tough. Can the water...
you said
can the coast
strength
dragon
is
fly?
what?
No, well, no. I'll tell you what they can do here.
Oh, okay. 'cause
Strength is what?
I'm sorry. Strength is 18. Dex is
I want
14.
this one.
14,
Con is
That
16.
16,
Intelligence is
What
4.
do you... No.
4. Makes sense.
Charisma 3.
I think
3.
we need a dragon.
It has a damage bonus.
It has a
You know,
damage
it
what?
completes the
Damage vulnerability
mysticalness.
is light.
Oh, it has a damage vulnerability?
Yes, lightning.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
And it has a passive perception of 6. It has an ability called Manufactured Endurance.
Oh my gosh. Are you able to text, send me all
Yeah,
this?
no, like this is literally just Warforged shit.
Okay.
So basically, Steed does not require food or sleep and can maintain Gallop indefinitely.
Damn.
Never gets tired.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I want
And it
that.
has a trampling
that one.
charge.
Yeah.
If the mechanical steed
Shit.
moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature and then
Must
hits
succeed
with
on
its
a
hooves
DC
attack
13.
on the same turn, the target must make a DC 15 strength saving
Oh,
throw
that's the one that...
or be knocked
gave that.
prone. If the target is prone, the mechanical steed can make an additional hooves attack as a bonus action.
That's dope. Yeah, if you can message me, because I'm...
Yeah, I'm going to have it all here for you guys to look at.
Dope.
Okay.
Can we just... Okay, so at the top of your list, you want to give us some... You don't have to do the whole thing, but maybe just some like tidbits so we can try to...
So the giant salamander is interesting. It's got an AC of 13, 33 average hit points, 48 plus 8. It has 45-foot speed, but it also has a 15-foot climb speed, a 20-foot swim speed, and a 10-foot burrow speed.
Okay, burrow with someone on it?
Yes. It
I'm taking-
has amphibious, meaning the giant salamander can breathe air and water. It has limb regeneration. The giant salamander partially loses its tail or any of its legs. It can regrow a replacement limb within 2 weeks. And it does bite, which is, just your standard 2d4 plus 1 piercing. But it also has ballistic tongue, which is a melee weapon attack to hit with a 25-foot reach. When it hits, it does 1d4 bludgeoning plus 3, and then the target creature is grappled unless they make a DC 13 escape. Until the grapple ends, the creature is restrained.
Oh, restrained?
Yes, and if the creature is medium or smaller, it can pull the creature up to 25 feet towards it. So it's not as outright powerful, but it does...
No, but the tongue is insane. Restrained is gross. If you hit it,
Yep.
it's a crit.
And the Wolferin has an AC of 14, 37 average, 5d10 plus 10 for the roll, 45 feet of regular movement, 10 feet of burrowing movement, and 25 feet climb speed. It has dark vision for 30 feet, and its passive perception is 8. It has an ability called Unyielding, which is if it's not incapacitated and has fewer than half of their maximum hit points, they regain 1d4 plus 1 hit points at the start of their turn.
Jesus.
It has multi-attack,
Holy balls.
so it can make 2 attacks with its claws and 1 with its bite. Claws are +5 to hit, only 5-foot range. It's a D6 +3 slashing. And the bite is the same, except it does D10.
I want that one.
Okay, the Wolfern is
Now,
insane.
the Hornet Queen
She
has
anticipates four.
has only 27 hit points on average. It's mucho fragile. Has passive perception of 8, but it does have a 50-foot fly speed and can hover 15 feet on ground. And it has an ability called Evasive Maneuver. If the Hornet Queen is the target of a melee attack, it can use its reaction to move 10 feet and impose disadvantage on the incoming attack.
Damn.
In this manner, it does not trigger opportunity attacks. And then its attack is Sting. So it is a 5-foot attack, +6 to hit, 1d6 +4 damage. But if they fail a DC 13 con saving throw, they take 3d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Dang.
If the damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regenerating hit points. It's paralyzed while poisonous. So you can use it to knock somebody to 0 without killing them.
Without killing them, and then we'll wake them up and they got nothing for HP. And
Giant Horned
target.
Beetle. This is pretty interesting. This is more of a workhorse type mount. It's only got AC 12, but it has 30 or 40, 10 plus 8, 20-foot climb speed, 20 and a 30-foot fly.
Oh,
30-foot fly, 20-foot climb, 20 feet on the ground. It has dark vision out to 60 feet. It has an ability called Power Lift. The Great Horned Beetle can use its mandibles to grab and lift and pull objects up to 750 pounds. And it has Mandibles, weapon attack, +5 to hit, and if it hits, it's 2d6 +3 slash.
I might like that one too.
Dire Jackalope, the giant Dire Jackalope, more specifically. AC 14, it has very low hit points, 4d6 +4, but it has Standing Leap. The Dire Jackalope can long jump up to 65 feet, and its high jump is 20 feet without a running start. And it has an ability called Charge. If the Jackalope moves at least 15 feet straight towards the target and hits it with the Gore attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage. If the target must succeed a DC 12 or it's knocked prone. And then its regular ability is Gore, which is +6 to hit, and it's 2d4 +4. And the Cove Dragon, it has dark vision up to 60 feet, passive perception of 10, and it can speak Draconic.
I speak Draconic, so you mean I can talk to this dragon?
Talk to
It
the
has hold
Yo!
breath. The Cove Dragon can hold its breath for up to 1 hour. And it has a multi-attack. So it can make 2 claw attacks. And it
I'm gonna
has
talk to your
claws,
mouth
which are
and make you
+5 to
think I'm
hit,
talking shit
with
about
5-foot
you.
range, and they do 2d6 +2.
Damn.
And it also has another ability called Salt Spray, which recharges on a 5 or a 6. The Cove Dragon sprays sharp salt crystals in a 20-foot cone. Each creature in that area must succeed a DC 16 dex saving throw or take 48 piercing damage and have disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of the Cove Dragon's next turn.
Nice. I don't like the water, so.
But what's its regular movement speed outside of the water?
Regular movement speed outside of the water, 30 feet. But it has a 45-foot swim speed and a 10-foot per turn fly speed.
Okay, holy crap.
I think
Okay, the dragon is nuts, damage-wise.
Right, but not much else. Like everything else has a lot more utility. Like the beetle's excellent for carrying shit. The dire jackalope is the best at traversing weird terrains.
I like the
The
Wolfram.
Wolfern and the Cove Dragon are gross.
I'm on the fence between the dragon
And the Hornet Queen, honestly, is...
Yeah, 50-foot fly speed is stupid.
Would you guys
I wish
like
that
to
that
roll
would
Yeah.
help me
Yeah.
more, but I'm just saying, like,
an initiative to see who chooses?
Oh no, I don't.
I was
I don't think
just going
anybody's
for,
like fighting over one of the creatures. I think we're all pretty.
I'm
I
just
think.
trying to go with what my character would like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna fight with anybody over any of the things because I like so many of them.
And
So
the salamander's more of a control-y type.
I will pick last.
The reason I picked this list, because A, I wanted to give you guys some unique mounts, like stuff you don't see every day. Something that
Yeah.
hopefully you're going to keep around, you know, that's going to be your pal.
My
Also-
pal.
These all complement each other, right? Some are more DPSers, some are more controllers, some are more, utility. They all serve a different purpose.
Yeah, personally, I'm a big fan of the salamander. I don't know if anybody liked the salamander or not.
I liked it.
I'm stuck.
Well, you have the mechanical warhorse
Yeah,
that
you don't get
doesn't
the
have to stop moving
It just sprints.
forever.
I don't care about your action. It just sprints.
And it's 60 feet of sprint, which is faster than anything here.
I steady aim and still move.
Yeah, it's gross.
I'm stuck on the fence between the hornet and the dragon.
Sean, what did you like?
Well, I
Like
will
the
say
Galopp.
the dragon is definitely the flashiest looking because it looks like it's like its scales shimmer, and depending on how light hits it, it's either purple or blue, and it looks like it's encrusted in like crystals along its spine.
What'd you say, Sean?
I pick the dragon. Come on.
Sean likes the dragon?
I'm going with the jackalope though.
Oh, Sean likes the jackalope.
Yeah. I imagine he's got softer fur. Everything else kind of looks gross, or it's too hard.
I was gonna say there's some
It can
bugs.
jump and do really good things like jump away.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So you choose to take the jackalope. He hands you a small letter, or a scroll rather. And as you open it up to read, it says herd mentality. And there's like a little bit of information about this creature. And it says, these large creatures can be found in herds with others of their kind. Typically 15 to 30 other jackalopes in a herd. They live nomadic lifestyle and spend their time roaming around, searching for food and water. While they're grouped like this, they tend to move in smaller increments. And also, lucky foot. The feet of dire jackalope are both desired and feared for their purported supernatural powers. Acquired under the correct circumstances, the foot of a dire jackalope is said to bring good luck and fortune.
What you use
Superstitious
for a
individuals claim the foot must be the
Can't
left
take
back
the foot.
foot, and a thrown spear must have killed the jackalope during a thunderstorm for it to be lucky.
Yeah, we're not
Wow.
killing the jackalope. This sounds
That's
like
more
some side questy shit in like a video
And
game.
but-
Like you
hold
could
on,
take this
but-
cool mount, or you
But
could
it also
slaughter
says,
it.
it also says, heed warning. Any foot not acquired under these circumstances is believed to be cursed, bringing ruin and chaos to any who possess it.
You guys, go ahead.
I don't have any.
Like I said, I'll go
plans,
last.
so-
I'll go last.
I kind of walk up to the Wolverine and just be like, I like this
It
one.
bares its teeth at you. Roll an animal handling check.
I still like
Because
it.
it's a much more of a violent, less friendly creature.
Oh, perfect. We'll get right along.
Great. Now we have two tempers to deal with.
Oh,
Three.
great.
Animal handling?
Really temperamental.
Yes.
Wow.
Violence doesn't mean you're
That's
temperamental.
I mean, it definitely
nice.
suits.
15.
Okay, so you begin to handle it quite well. And it doesn't seem to want to bite. Well, it does want to bite you, but it's not. Like its lips are curled, and it's like dripping saliva at you, but it has yet to bite you.
You're so cute.
And he hands you a little packet with yours as well that says, despite their large size, wolverines are incredibly talented climbers and can often be seen high above the forest floor, perched on tree limbs. They're certainly not the fastest climbers in the animal kingdom, but their razor-sharp, semi-retractable claws provide excellent grip for scaling. They feel a sense of security when they have the high ground. They will not hesitate to drop down on unsuspecting prey if an opportunity for an easy meal presents itself.
So they're basically Obi-Wan.
Also, they are territorial. They are solitary creatures that claim an area of light woods and grassland. It's not that they necessarily have superior strength or speed, but rather their refusal to give up, even in the face of certain death. So they are creatures that will fight until they're dead, instinctually.
Nice.
I like that. Very fitting for your character.
And give her all. And then I asked the guy, I was like, what's his favorite treat?
People, I'm afraid.
That's okay, that could be a
He's
pain.
missing a finger.
People, I'm afraid.
If he leaves behind a wedding ring at some point, let me know.
Ugh. Gotta dig that out.
And you, me boy, me lad, me boy lad.
I'm still stuck at the fence. I keep going back and forth because the dragon just Dragon sounds really
Just
cool.
pick the dragon.
But the hornet does fly.
The horn does fly and
Insane.
it has some pretty good abilities.
Up to you, sir.
The dragon flies too.
10
It's not
feet.
well.
Yeah, the dragon can fly, but very, very poorly.
That's a chunk.
I can jump further. than
It's
the
got
dragon
little
can fly.
wings. Is the thing. It's
Fuck
wings
it,
and
I need some oomph. I need some.
Well, I think, Sean, do you know what you want to pick?
Jackalope.
Sean,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
you picked the
jackalope.
jackalope.
Yeah.
So
You're going with the salamander. correct?
Well, I don't know yet.
Okay, so here's how I'm gonna decide if I can get the dragon in with my animal handling, then I'll go with the dragon.
I mean, you could get either with your animal handling.
I think his first pick is the dragon.
Your first pick is the dragon.
Right?
yeah, if I can't get the dragon to do what I want, then I'll go.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to roll animal handling checks regardless.
That's what I meant.
Oh, shoot. That's not good. Hey, Bard, I need inspiration.
Sure, take some inspiration.
No,
You got it,
get
buddy.
eaten.
You got it.
You got this. Gives me a back massage real quick.
But then he holds the last penny a little too
A
long.
little too long.
You know, like it's
Oh,
normally
boy.
is all just. And then you
I
slip.
just kind of slapped me on the shoulder.
Animal.
What are you so afraid of?
All right,
Good for
so that is a 13, sir.
Okay, the cove dragon seems a little perturbed by your presence, but it's not
Kind
attacking.
of slipped you.
Although trying to climb
No.
the top of it may prove not the best idea currently.
Okay, so it's in between.
That doesn't hate me yet.
I was gonna say it's hard to choose between those two because having something that can work in the water is always useful, but also having something that can fly is very useful.
Now, salamanders, though, like I said, they're very utility. They're the best vertical climber. Like they
has
can,
15-foot climb.
yeah, yes, but you can stick to the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
You basically have
I know. I like the salamander. I like I said, I'm just fucking Obi-Wan, you know. Like I'm the bearded Obi-Wan. It's perfect.
Okay, one moment, I have to grab something.
Soft spoken, got some attitude, you know.
Some rude tude.
I like the Urine.
All right, what are you doing, Milton?
Well, I already tried.
I know.
Say something. All right, say something again.
What? Oh, I'm supposed to say something.
You're good. You're good. He's testing the headset. Well, are you gonna stick? Or are you gonna? Because it's a different of you.
Right.
Are you sticking or are you going something different?
I'll try to see what happens when I try to mess with the hornet.
I'm going salamander.
Okay, salamander it is. So he hands you a little packet. And it says, cold-blooded.
22.
Hey!
Giant salamanders have no physiological means of regulating internal body temperature and must rely on their environment to do so. During periods of colder weather, they can be found soaking up rays on top of large rocks. Giant salamander will also cool itself off in shaded groves or bodies of water, or by burying themselves along river banks. Giant salamanders are not super well suited for incredibly extreme environments, such as icy tundra or scorching desert.
Luckily,
And you know about limb regeneration.
yeah, I was
As
saying.
long as it retains 20% of its appendage, it can regrow.
I kind of like
So,
the beetle too.
uh,
This one is more
They also have warning colors. And he explains that this salamander's young, and its warning colors have yet to develop.
Fine. Something young, that's okay. I can father this thing. I'm like a daddy.
You already have an unhatched raptor. What more do you want?
I have an unhatched raptor. That's the case. That's the point. It's unhatched. It hasn't come out yet.
Really good you didn't get knocked.
Oh yeah, probably.
So for my animal handling on the wasp, I got a 22.
Oh, you're going to the hornet too?
Yeah, so the hornet is totally chill with you, surprisingly. It appeared that this would be the most difficult one to.
I was gonna say that's one of the reasons why I didn't go to that one because I thought this bitch is gonna stab me.
It 100% would have if you fail.
Okay, so I guess I'm taking the Hornet.
Okay.
So you get another pack. First one says desert dwellers. Their impressive flying speeds helps riders quickly navigate across barren landscapes in search of food, water, riches. They're omnivores and will eat nearly anything they come across. However, the majority of their diet consists of prickly shrubs scattered about the edges of society.
What is Atrak getting?
DM, is this monster a cannon monster or?
It's a giant insect.
I have the character sheet for them.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
He's got everything.
Okay,
And then you go, you know that basically that they don't have nests in the traditional sense. The colonies are not nests built into crevices, but instead are created by burrowing into the ground, similarly to ants. Over a period of a few months after setting a new colony, they will build a system of complex tunnels and rooms, on average that span the area of 8 square miles.
Whoa.
The Royal Heist. Outside of elite adventurers from the Edge, very, very few people have ridden Hornet Queens due to the difficulty required to properly train them. An aspiring rider must first understand how a Hornet works and how a worker works, and they must navigate their way
It's a good thing you
into feeding them royal jelly. So like sugars, shit like that to bribe them.
booze.
You know, stuff that they can make into honeys.
Yeah.
Basically, you either present it to the Hornet Queen before riding it as a rider, and if she rejects the offer, she will begin immediately attacking the interloper. But
So
if
you
the
pick
offer-
the 2 most difficult ones. Have fun.
Wait, what is Atrak getting?
Atrak.
Yeah, but I'm keeping the Hornet because that's the one I got.
The horned beetle?
No, the Hornet.
Hornet Queen.
No. Asherak.
Oh, Atrak's gonna probably go with something more standard.
Oh.
I can't.
A camel.
Yeah, war camel.
There we go. A camel.
I can't give myself something too. You know.
Camel.
There's actually this legendary red dragon behind those sheds.
So there's a secret red dragon that none of you saw, but the DM did.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like a get the ancient
Natural
ride
20.
red dragon into battle. Like WTF.
Oh god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay.
So that's what you're sticking with, eh?
Yes, I'm sticking with the Hornet.
He says, all right, I recommend y'all go get some rooms over at the Saloon.
Wait, I thought that was where the guy was going to meet us.
Well, that's where we're gonna sleep too.
We're going to
Yes.
sleep exactly where he's going to meet us?
I'm not sleeping outside.
Can we set
Everybody, including him, respects the Saloon.
like trap
I hope you're right.
things for a ride?
I will trust you. You have yet
He may be many
right?
things, but he has yet to go back on his word.
I would
I
like
feel
to.
like it's at
Honestly, that's why we've survived.
Life starts riding out with the horse, and it's been like maybe a couple minutes.
Guys, look!
Clank.
Does he just runs right
Now,
by us?
once per day, though, for your horse, you do have to wipe. It takes.
Oh.
It just takes.
Okay, that's funny.
It's a wind
Well, it's a
up.
clockwork horse.
Clockwork, yeah.
I was going to say, it is
That's
a
why it
clockwork
doesn't
horse.
require
What powers it?
fuel or
Okay.
anything like that. It's all spring.
I was going to say, we have to feed all of our shit.
So that means it should
No, that's a
slow
massive
down,
advantage.
right?
Oh, not
It
necessarily.
points a tail and it. If he forgets to wind it, it just. Oh god!
It,
Stiffens and
played
falls.
the Mario Party where you're on the rocking horse and it just
Think.
Mhm. So,
Yeah, that does beg the question. If are we planning on taking these back with us? How the heck are we gonna get them anywhere?
well, if once you bond with them, they're kind of one-owner creatures.
If we have passage back, we're going to have to take passage back to the main continent. It's going to be one hell of a sail, but we're going to have to. It's going to take a long-ass
It'd
time.
be good to have a mount to reach the coast once y'all are done.
Exactly. They can go a lot faster than we can.
By my estimation, it would take us approximately 12 days of sailing.
My family does not have
Minimum, if there's no
stable
storm.
air
You know that
estates.
sea right there. The reason why people don't come here, it's notorious for storms.
Look, you don't have to take the creatures if you don't want them.
I feel rather attached to my reptilian friend already. He just puts his tongue right there.
Yeah, roll an animal hand.
Oh god. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. A 14.
You see, he just like kind of slowly walks up to you on the wall, and like puts one sticky suction cuppy hand on yours,
I go.
and it's at this moment you see one crimson red sigil appear on its shoulder that looks kind of like a rune. You can kind of decide what it looks like for yourself as your character, but it's red, deep crimson, and these are those markings that were indicated in your paper.
Yeah, he's saying it's a warning sign.
Yeah.
Warning color.
For predators, yes, he's young. He hasn't grown those into a scale.
Right, but so he's flashing that there's a predator about?
No.
Oh, it's like a defense mechanism.
He developed it. It's like their pattern of their scales develop as they get older.
Right. So it just popped up.
Yes.
He's just getting.
He's just getting his first one
Aww.
as you bond with it.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, somebody's attacking, fighting. Ah, fuck.
And he does the thing where he just like licks his own eye.
Be like
Yeah.
that.
Looks his own eyeball.
I like my little wolfie friend.
You all got difficult mounts. I got the dumb one who's just going to be completely pliable.
I mean, it's a very, very useful mount. The ability to push and pull and restrain things is absurd.
I kind of like mine.
You got a hyper-ass rabbit that's going to fuck everything it
Yeah, who
sees.
can long jump 65 feet.
She's got an angry bear thing.
Like, there's no cliff.
She's got a
that you can
mean-ass queen hornet. Okay, okay, but besides the clockwork horse, I probably have the most docile thing here.
This thing can mess people up.
You guys are going to be a very
Yeah, but
strange
it's
outfit.
mechanical. It's controlled. It's malleable. You can make it do what you want. These guys got some wild things on
I
it.
don't want it to do what I want. I will let it loose.
He says, all
and
right.
watch in awe.
All I ask in return, he also, you see, he pulls out a shovel and begins digging in the middle of this, like, earthen floor. And he,
You need some help with it. The salamander can do that for you.
yes, please. He steps back. One animal handling.
Whoa! 18!
Okay, so the salamander
I look like a G.
comes out and begins to burrow and reveals a trapdoor. He pulls it up, and inside is a small chest. Pulls it out,
I'm gonna make sure I pet the salamander.
and he wipes away like a single tear. And he opens it. You see there's a fairly substantial amount of gold.
Oh.
And he hands you each 35 gold.
Hey, I have money!
You'll need this to navigate your way through town. We may be in dire straits, but people still gotta make money. The town must go on.
Is there a particular reason you're getting emotional about this money?
I've worked real hard for it. My life savings. But if it saves this town, then I'm okay.
We'll do our
Where
best.
do I put that?
You got a deal.
Drink on me.
I smack him upside the head again.
How much starting gold did I have?
No, none. We started with none.
Okay.
Also, he says, maybe make sure you don't leave that jackalope around any female jackalopes for obvious reasons. They reproduce like mad.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got some problematic mouth.
When you do what do they call it with the dogs? What do you do?
Oh!
Spay or neuter?
You gotta neuter
He
it.
says,
just
not
don't
only
even,
some
like-
horses for town. He says, but in the meantime, who will bear this? And he holds up the lantern, and he shows you each, basically, there's a specific hand symbol you have to make it turn green to reveal this bar.
Give it to this
And
guy.
he's recommending that you leave these mounts hidden until you've been properly trained with them.
Give it to who?
I was
You
going.
want to leave it to the guy with split personality disorder.
I was going to put it on my workhorse. Just go, since it really doesn't need to breathe, and it could light our way.
Yes, but he explains
Well,
this
we don't
torch
need
is
the
the
torch.
only thing that can reveal the location of.
Yeah, we need the hand signal and the green flame to reveal this bar.
Correct. And he's recommending you leave your exotic mounts in, until you're properly trained. Yours not so much of an issue. It's ours.
Super. It's
But the other is
Captain
like you
America
haven't
horse.
quite learned how to ride them yet.
Yeah, that's right. We
All that
did,
stuff.
and we got to rest, yo.
And so he provides you with some regular horses to take into this.
Yeah. And we'll do that. We'll go because we're gonna have to get a. And okay, he said this is a peaceful area.
Right. I'm still little booby trapped at my door.
Well, I think it's best if we all sleep.
I think it's best if, in preparation for tomorrow's meeting, we just trap this whole place should something go sideways.
Since I only need 4 hours of sleep, I would like to do something.
Trap the place should something go sideways.
Oh, you don't have spell slots, so yeah. Because technically, like, it doesn't matter what you are, you would need 8 hours to get a full rest. But if you don't have anything that requires full rest,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I do. I need full rest.
Now, so are you guys going to depart on horseback to the saloon?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm running on E.
Yeah.
Okay. So you ride through town. It seems incredibly empty. You don't see anybody out and about.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he tell us it was late?
And yeah, it's very, very
Yeah, I was going to
This
say,
one
he
is
told
like
us
2 in the
everybody
morning.
goes indoors when the dark comes.
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning at this point.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's
And
early morning.
As you ride in, you see a sign that says Elk Creek Saloon. And you see a big pair of Western-style doors, and in front of the doors, you see 2 large loincloth-wearing orcs. Each of them carrying what would only be considered a blunderbuss on their hips, but they have pistol grips. Because
Right.
of how big they
But they're wearing loincloths.
and they have an axe on their back.
All right. Are these like natives? or
Well, they're just
something?
kind of sitting. You can see there's chairs out there for them. They're sitting at the door.
But they're wearing loincloths. Well, we are out in the boonies. Okay. Ride up, type the horse.
Yeah, same here.
Walk towards the saloon.
I would like to stay with my horse while they're doing their thing.
Okay.
'Cause I have things that I want to do.
So you're walking up towards the saloon.
Mhm.
Immediately, these 2 large orcs step in front of the door. I'm sorry, friends. No weapons allowed.
Are they gonna pump us up?
And then his other friend says, yeah, no weapons inside. It's the rules.
Swede. That totally caught me off guard.
But how rude of me. I am Wrinkle, and this is my brother, Dink. And he bows and he says, hello.
I will present my arms and I'll say I have no weapons on me.
You don't mind a quick pat search? We try not to get too fresh. As he begins patting you down and searching you for weapons. Do you have anything that could be considered a weapon hidden on your person?
No, because my battle axe is not something I have presently on me.
Okay. Excellent. So they search you, and you see
I have a shield.
you see they have this large lockbox that's been welded to the ground, essentially.
Oh, gross.
And they put your weapon inside it. And
Wait, my battle axe?
The weapon... Oh, you don't have any weapons on you.
No, technically no.
Okay.
No.
All right, fair enough. Your sword, madam.
Oh, jeez. I say, I don't think that's going to fit in there.
Oh, it should fit. He's bigger than it looks.
Like a
It's bigger on the inside, you
bag
say?
of holding.
He just kind of leans forward and he
There you go.
I throw Sean in there.
kind of looks at it. What impressive, I love it.
Do you have any room for the guns?
Such way. That's not what we mean when we say unarmed. Silly. And he slowly slides it in. And you notice, like, as he puts it down, it does one of those things where it's like the very small chest, but the giant thing goes down into
It's a
it.
magic trick. We got it.
Mhm.
Hey, I think my sword has my rune on it.
No, do they let me go with my shield?
No, they want that.
Aw, that's a dick move, bro.
Bash somebody.
I gotta bash somebody with my fist.
Don't pat me down, but here's a hand axe.
Oh, we have somebody for you. And then you see a small gnome-ish woman who appears to be about 680 comes at you.
Oh, that's rather specific for an appears
She
to
pulls
be
out a
about.
little, like literally, like one of those like folding steps. Pops up and
She got a thug out.
it's green.
Can't make these guys comic booky, man. Shit.
You got it with the townsfolk, man.
Give her a thumbs up.
It's a bunch of weirdos who live out here.
We got Swedes and we got the old lady from Incredibles. Got it.
Yep.
Love it.
All right, and you.
I'm still with my steed.
Yes,
My
it's him.
He didn't
Oh.
go with us.
No, he's looking at you all the way across the way,
Oh,
I'm tinkering with.
he'll be along shortly.
and she goes. And like throws a little wink your way and goes.
But
back
you wouldn't
inside.
part a man from his walking stick. Could I like roll a deception on his staff? I know he's not gonna.
Probably not. No.
I'm
I mean,
trying
you
to-
can attempt to roll a deception trick.
Can I try to? You wouldn't part a man from his walking stick.
You're welcome to try.
No, nobody. Nobody.
I'm not
I-
really.
Oh, he doesn't know, but nobody. Come on.
No,
Rings,
yeah,
handle.
that
You
one-
guys
no,
didn't
no.
point me.
I
don't
was just
care what I
trying-
get
was
now.
trying to, like,
I
say
got
in my
11.
head.
I don't even care anymore. You guys totally missed the Gandalf reference.
Unfortunately, he
Yeah.
looks rather spry. Please, if you could put it in the receptacle.
Yeah. First of all, you don't want to touch this because it's very picky about who.
Well, in that case, place it in the receptacle. We're not picky.
Two, I'm never letting this thing go. Oh, and I will sleep outside before.
Then that is your choice. It is a beautiful evening.
At some point, you're gonna have to come in here if we're gonna deal with this person.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Excuse me. Do I hear you intending to violate the rules?
No,
And
there's
you
no
see, like,
violence.
as
I
you
just
say
said
that,
deal with the person.
all the muscles across your shoulder and chest begin to, like, ripple.
We've been invited to a parlay. Let's put it that way.
Then there will be no what?
No, exactly what he's saying. I said deal. I didn't mean violence. I would never.
Just put the staff in there.
It's okay, you sleep outside. And you know what? He goes, he opens his bag, and he hands you a brown paper bag and a big woolen blanket rolled up.
It's okay. I have a bed.
I pack a. Okay. And he puts, you can tell it was like a bagged lunch he was offering you because you have.
I'll take that. I'm not gonna sleep outside, but that looks good.
Yeah, it's just like a big ham and Swiss sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know why the
With
fuck you turned
bananas
down.
on it,
You
for
turned
some
down
reason.
free food. I'm eating a ham Swiss
That's
banana
bad.
sandwich. That's protein, carbs, and potassium.
I used to make sandwiches like that.
My wife, Gunkel, made.
Look, look. I've already had experiences with the local cuisine. Eating.
This looks like pig.
You watch your mouth.
I do recall some of it wasn't half bad.
You're not here.
I am here.
You hear from
I'm just.
across the way. Yeah, I was gonna say the hitching post is literally like
Yeah.
right 5 feet.
I
from
just
you.
call
You
it.
can't, you can't taste nothing anyway. It wasn't good. I'm sorry.
Okay, I toss my dagger and pistol in like I don't care about them. I don't even look at them as I toss them inside the things. As I
He says,
try and
"You
walk
should be
in.
more careful with your things; they get ruined.
Oh, whatever. I just need a drink.
That's what you got."
Don't do anything stupid.
Is this a circus troupe? Is this a town of circus folk?
Yeah.
Town
No,
of Red
they
Tents.
now have the bard. They've got the Swedes. They've got the crazy little crazy lady. We've got the old man. It's officially a bard troupe. We've done it.
Am I the lion?
You are. And the robot butler. It's perfect. I'll just
We
be
need to get you a bolt.
the guy that transforms into shit. It's perfect. I'll just be an audience member. I'm good.
Am I jumping through a
I'm
You
fire?
gotta
walk.
get like the MC.
No,
I'm just not
he's
just gonna
the fire breather.
Jumping through the hoop.
The magician.
Oh!
He just.
Yep, we've done it. All right. So now everyone's unarmed.
All right, so I'm good. This town used to be E300 and it's now out 50. So there's got to be some abandoned building.
Perhaps.
No, it's cool. Go sleep by yourself. How about you go back to the old man and at least sleep in the barn?
Actually, a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the old man and sleep in the barn. And
If you're not gonna part with your stick,
That's your wasp.
yeah, I wouldn't sleep next to that.
Okay.
and when I get, it's an invisible building.
We'll worry about. Let's go back to his house.
Yeah,
At least then
where the Warforged is.
you're with another person. Better than nothing.
I'm gonna reprint a new one.
But I want the DM to know that I want to get back to the saloon early, and I'm not gonna go to the front door. I'm gonna go like before the meeting. I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna go like behind the saloon.
He's gonna try to sneak in.
You're always welcome to attempt things. There's no rules against that. Never ever.
All right, so once we get in, I'm gonna make sure I babysit the bard, make sure he doesn't do nothing.
So as you enter, you see that most of the remaining townsfolk are here.
Yeah. You do. Oh, they're in here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That makes actually a lot of fucking sense. It's the safe place.
And you see there's
the thinking bodies, I say, civilization.
what would be known as women of ill repute. And there's a stage with somebody playing a stand-up piano,
Oh.
wearing a red and white pinstripe shirt and a straw hat.
Oh my god, this is a circus.
Is he playing it good, or is he
He's
playing
playing
it very
quite well.
Are you judging
And
me?
on stage, you see
He is. He's that kind of
a
bard.
middle-aged elven woman with platinum blonde hair and piercing green eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Sean's gonna try to fuck her.
She is doing a dance and performing at the same time. She's got the typical, what do you call them?
Corset.
Corset and
Oh,
big ruffly
Jesus.
skirt. It's kind of like a chorus line type
Yep.
deal
I'm definitely gonna have to babysit.
with her ladies. And you see, like, a lot of the guys, they're pretty wasted. And they're hooting, hollering, cheering. And some of them are even rolling gold
She's like
pieces across
burlesque.
the stage. Yes. Big old-timey Western saloon.
Yeah,
Burlesque.
And they finish up
He's
their
got the
show
little tiny hat
to a
thing.
round of applause. And as she steps off the stage, you can see one of the coins like bounces off her shoulder, and she reaches down, grabs a tankard of ale, takes a swig, and then throws it in the guy's face and smashes it across his head, and he just falls to the table unconscious.
Atta girl.
Let's give him like a.
And everybody cheers, and you see Winkle comes out, and he grabs him by the legs and drags him off to his room, and you can see it's okay. He tucks him in a little bit. You go sleep now.
I'm just kind of like, yeah.
And she goes back behind the bar. It begins like working.
Oh, so she's like the waitress / dancer. Okay.
Makes sense.
I need to go get a drink.
Is this her bar?
You saunter up to the tavern bar.
I follow.
Well,
She looks over
I
her
follow
shoulder and she goes.
them.
What?
She looks over her shoulder at you as you approach the bar. You and your friends smell poor. And she goes back to cleaning. It's the pants more than anything.
I go in
I have
the
a
ring.
thing.
Oh, God. Sean's all dirty.
Yeah, Sean's been rolling around in the mud.
Sean's
Oh,
all dirty. Oh, I got you, Sean. I got you. Didn't even. I forgot I fucking had this. I used prestidigitation.
Okay, she turns around, she looks at you, and she goes, "Oh, I must have been mistaken. What can I get you?"
Do you have a wine, perhaps?
Fancy boy. We don't get much wine out these way, so there, of course, will be a import.
How about something cheap?
You see, she just stabs a barrel and like this like real thickish ale starts pouring out. She grabs a big old like mug and holds it underneath and fills up like this whole tank. Not a tankard. It's like literally like a pitcher. Fills it, slams a cork into the hole she just made, and slides you the pitcher.
That looks more worth it than a glass of wine.
She pulls out this old dusty bottle. Either you happen to ditch. This is the one that was... All right. So
I think to myself, after seeing this woman do what she did and Red's comment, I think maybe I need to be the one doing the babysitting tonight.
so she hands you this.
I've never
you could tell
had alcohol before.
the bottle's incredibly ornate. The label's completely gone.
Never.
And she hands you a wine glass, which looks like has never been used in this establishment. She says, "That'll be 12 gold, darling."
Wait, you're not actually going to pay that much. How much is the pitcher?
Free silver.
He doesn't want the glass.
I slide over the money. Speak for yourself. What is that?
I'm gonna pour myself a glass.
Okay, it's something they make here, which is why it's so cheap. It's not bad.
I'm just gonna smell it.
Yeah, it's not. It's very
My
bready.
character's never had alcohol before.
It's
but
very,
cheap.
very bready, and you can sense there's a strong bitterness.
So I pay the gold. I drink.
Okay,
Ma'am.
she uncorks the bottle for you. Roll an insight check.
I drink the whole glass.
Ooh,
You find it incredibly delicious.
I got an
Although you're
11.
passing it. You got an 11?
11.
Okay, so you know that this bottle is at least 8 years old. So
Ooh!
it's probably worth significantly more than what she's charged you. But
Holy
like I said, they
crap.
don't really get it here. You're the kind of one of the only people
You
who's
need
ever
to
asked.
steal that bottle. You can get like 200-300 gold off that shit. 80-year-old bottle of wine? Holy crap.
Nobody drinks it, dude.
I
It's
politely,
something somebody brought over here when they resettled.
Is it pretty good?
That's right. Yeah, it's
I was
excellent.
gonna say an 80-year age bottle of wine.
So we also need rooms. Would we talk to you or?
Well, given that it's my place, I would say so.
We are friends.
And your name is?
People call me Songbird. Friends call me Agnes. We'll see which
Oh,
two you
it's
are.
Agnes.
Well, Songbird.
Madam Bates, if you're here on. She looks you up and down. Particular business.
Just rooms, like my bar friend said. We're friends of Euchre's.
How's the old man doing? I haven't seen him in town much.
He's alright after this night's latest episode.
Yes, we fought off an army of undead.
Okay, roll a deception check.
Whoa, wait, whoa!
It's like, oh god.
A 12, 13,
Hey,
14.
isn't that
There's a
enough for an
14
army?
total people in that scenario.
I think an
don't know
army has to be
what
upward of
defines an army? Where is
What if we
Quinn
add
at it?
theory?
What? No, let's look up the dictionary definition of
Well,
army.
hold on.
What is the
Let's
minimum
keep this
amount
rolling.
I know,
needed?
just
I got a
So
16.
she kind of is like, well, we didn't really notice much of a ruckus on our end. We heard a few gunshots, but that's nothing out of the ordinary.
you're welcome.
And you got a what?
16.
She says, It must have been you who fought him off. Reason you were so dirty, I'm assuming? Were
Me and my
rather?
compatriots, of course, yes. We were in the
Well,
thrill
in
of
that case,
battle.
First
Blood
night's
and...
on me.
Oh,
Oh,
You're still going to have to pay for company.
Miss
If
Songbird.
you
Company.
want it.
Songbird. Agnes. Lady, ma'am. Do you have any coffee?
do. Not many people need it around these parts, but I do, given all the hours I put in behind this fucking bar for these ungrateful people.
And I'm just like,
And you see like a few people like look over. I don't think I've forgotten about your tabs.
I like
some drug scurries out of the.
Yeah, you literally see a dude get up and book it for the door, and he stumbles and more falls through the door.
I give like the biggest
I'm not gonna explain.
like gasp, like thank God I finally ran into a place that has coffee.
Yeah, help yourself. It's actually back in the kitchen. I make it myself, roast my own beans.
Oh, you're a godsend, and I
That
go
will
to
also
give
be
myself
The gods.
Huh?
5 gold.
5 gold.
5 gold for
Like, here you go.
fucking
But
coffee.
you can have as much as you like for the prolonged stay, assuming you stay prolonged or alive for that matter.
Sure.
Do you have a room that could accommodate all of us?
We have adjacent rooms with shared doors. That way you can have privacy, or you can just
I'd
sleep
rather
with the
have my
doors,
privacy.
the adjoining rooms. Oh,
You really need privacy, Terry.
well, he might,
Yeah.
given his evening. That sounds like
I'm
he's
not
got some
some
money.
barbarian. You could just strip naked in the woods or something, all for the world to see.
I've cleaned you. What more do you need?
A bath would
Y'all
be
clean
nice.
each other often?
Look,
Dick?
do you see this form?
There's
And
two
I rub
entities.
my large belly. You really want to sleep with us?
I mean, if the coin is right.
If I had known you were interested.
I'll sleep on the floor.
There's plenty of beds. Y'all are confusing the shit out of me, if I can be entirely
It's
honest.
just a matter of keeping guard, safety. There was an incident tonight, so
Nobody messes with this place. Nowhere's safer in town. I give you my word.
everyone says that.
Yeah, but not.
I'm a sort of risk assessor.
Yes, but not everybody has Winkle and Dinkle cards to follow.
Of course you would.
You know what? Out of the town of 300, Winkle and Dinkle survived. You know why? Because they're badass motherfuckers.
I mean, they look
Bam.
quite fit.
No, I don't want to fuck with Winkle and Dinkle. I'm good. I'm all good. I don't want to fuck with them either. But
They're friendly as shit.
it's just, it's like, all right, out of everybody that survived,
It's because they're like these blood ugly orcs too.
yoked
Right?
ass,
Like,
Swedish
oh
orc.
hi, you know, just all ready to meet people.
They're just so
While
nice.
this is going on, I'm still outside.
Mhm.
I actually wanted to tinker with the horse
Okay.
to specifically a fail-safe mechanism should anyone else try to ride it.
Okay. Roll your
Ride
tool
it.
check.
All right.
Oh, it's a springboard. Boing.
And check that. Go, guys.
Heartless kid,
That's 20,
awesome.
not natural.
Yeah, no, you successfully install an ejectocito.
Dope.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen to one of us.
Sign like "Do not sit," ejecto seat.
no, hey,
Yeah, you might want to
So you
tell.
have the
Just in case.
the seat of ejecting. So basically, they have to make a DC 16 strength to hang on, or they're ejected 30 feet vertically.
You should read.
Ooh, gross.
Ooh,
That's a nasty fall.
It's
You should just throw someone. You know what you do? You have Poppy pick someone up and throw them onto it. Then they take the fall damage once, and then they take the fall damage twice.
Okay, so like we're gonna call
You have to
this
reset it after it's been
mod the Yeet
is
model.
it an action or
No, it takes. You're gonna have to make a check to reset.
Okay.
Basically. It's gonna take
Like,
time, as if you were crafting something.
yeah?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, as life.
See,
We just won't have deity do anything.
I was thinking more so of kind of electrocution, but ejectocito is also.
Obviously, the ejectocito is better because then they can't just run off.
Also, ejectocito is believable because you haven't really gathered anything on hand yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, how would you electrify it?
By short circuiting it,
Yeah, but it doesn't have like
No,
actual
it's all run
cables.
on springs.
Oh,
Right?
gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
clockwork, is what he said. So yeah. No, that makes sense. That's cool. I think that's fun.
You know, you can modify it further once you get some supplies.
Oh yeah.
Roar!
Or if you ever find your
All right,
master.
so as you're all gathered around the bar,
I just met
she slides you all tankers. She brings out her pot of coffee for you. It's delicious.
Oh, that's good.
I'll determine that.
I'll determine that.
Do you try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh yeah, it's great. Like I said.
Well, I mean, it's in my I'm a snob who looks down on those who can't appreciate things. Well, I guess.
So that means if it's
I mean,
great,
she
then you're like,
appreciated
wow,
it.
it's good.
She's the only one in town really drinking the
Actually,
for her.
good.
I'm surprised I can get a quality
Well,
bean out here.
Now Poppy's enamored.
She says she just kind of
Never
looks
go
over
home.
you across the bar and she says, "I've been called that." Time and winks.
Not like a soda.
I just gotta raise my mug.
Here's your keys. She hands you all each an individual key as well as the key for the adjacent doors. She
Oh,
explains
good.
to you
Yeah, I
that-
was gonna say.
She explains to you that you're taking up the entire right side of the second floor. So basically, wall,
Oh,
wall,
wow.
and the only adjacent doors are the doors for each other's room.
Like I said, I'm gonna babysit the bar.
I don't need a babysitter.
Now, is there anything anyone would like to do before retiring for this evening?
I still would like to enter the bar.
Okay, as you approach the bar,
Well,
you see Winkle and Dinkle. Oh, hello, my metallic friend. How can we help you today?
My compatriots entered the bar. I would also like to go in.
Do you have any weaponry?
The only one accessible is this, and it's my bow.
What do you mean, excessive?
And then I just go, fling!
I think we had something for that. Could you push him away? As you do, you see they each get a thick length of cordage and wrap your arms in them and tie them tight. I think that is more than safe. You promise not to get pokey.
Of course. I do have this hammer, but I do use it to repair.
Yes, we will have to keep that in the boxes.
But I use this to repair things.
But it could also be used to bonk people. With the noggin.
bonk, you're sick.
The noggin.
To be fair, I did bonk someone with it,
Yes, and we will definitely need that.
but that was the first. That was the first time I've ever done that.
And yet, it may not be the last. And his brother says, no, definitely not. And they just kind of gently place your items in the box, and it shuts. And you hear the locking mechanism. You see, like, the seam around the box welds itself shut.
Could I take extra like eye on the lock and how it shuts? Can I like roll?
Yeah, so you can tell there's some sort of thermal magic inside the box,
Oh,
physically melting it together around the seam. Like, think of it like a plasma torch. Almost. Like,
Okay.
How does it open?
it's like a.
again.
Did you guys?
Interesting.
Did you guys make this? And I try to like. I'm not like trying to like do anything.
No, you're allowed. They
funky.
don't care. You're
I'm
allowed
just
to
like-
check it out. Your stuff's in there.
Yeah.
Well, that you can't
It's
open
welded
it
to the
anyway.
floor.
No. I'm just like, did you guys make this? What?
No,
what kind of technology?
actually, a very, very wild-faced bearded man gave it to us as a gift. You see, we used to have problems with gunslingers and all sorts of violence in here. It was not super cool.
Was
And
this
then his brother chimes in. He goes, "Yeah, but now it's all very laid back, quite mellow. We'll hang out sometimes in winter. We wear sweaters."
They don't know anything about the undead people that
Yeah.
abduct people. No.
It just sounds like everybody
I believe
should
I know
live
this.
at the tavern, and then nobody goes missing anymore.
I believe I know this man. But that's a story for another time.
That would make sense. You have quite a lovely chassis. And he kind of like winks at you.
Thank you. and I like do the blink, but it's like
All right, Winkle's into some weird shit.
Town full of weird folk.
I'm gonna. I appreciate your time.
And you see, they both earnestly shake your hand, and you know, like, this is the most, like, as far as strangers come, like, this is the most genuine interaction you've had.
No, to tell you, everybody else
Like,
has
they
something.
absolutely do not give a shit that you're a woman. Not even slightly. They're more impressed with like the elegance of the way you were crafted than anything.
I'm gonna go to the top of the stairs and just say, "Hey, we're up here." And motion you.
Does someone have maybe a closet that I can sit in?
Yeah.
I don't really need a whole
Sure.
room.
Sure,
But
you can
I have
stay
to
with
make
me.
sure this one doesn't do anything stupid.
Okay.
I tell
and with
you can
that,
stay with me.
we will end this session.